track, student council, and NHS. Junior representative Ava Burbridge is the daughter of Joe and Kim Burbridge. She is a team captain for soccer, basketball, serves as a freshman focus mentor, and is a member of Interact Club, National Honor Society, Varsity M, and student government. Junior attendant Ty Parsons is the daughter of Doug and Lori Parsons. She is the junior class president and a member of Hope Squad, Varsity M, Interact Club, NHS, Varsity Cross Country, and Track. She also serves as a freshman focus mentor. The junior class float represented France with the theme Bonjour Victory. Senior representative Brooklyn Tobias, escorted by senior representative Blake Broomball. Brooklyn is the daughter of Jonna Painter. She is a varsity cheerleader and a member of Interact and NHS. Blake Broomball is the son of John and Jessica Broomball. He plays football, basketball, and track. He also enjoys hunting, fishing, cooking, and attending church. Blake is interested in pursuing civil engineering as a major in college. He is hoping to play football, basketball, or track at the collegiate level. Olivia is the daughter of Craig Kinnison and Julie Wheelock and is a member of FFA and enjoys hanging out with her friends and spending time with family. Connor is the son of Jennifer and Ryan Yates. He plays basketball and is the captain of the football team. He is a freshman mentor, member of Hope Squad in Varsity M, and plans to graduate high school with an associate's degree. Outside of sports, he likes to hang out with his friends. Queen candidate Lauren Johnson, escorted by King candidate Mason Grudich. Lauren is the daughter of Chris and Giles Johnson. She is the senior class treasurer, president of NHS, president of Interact, a quiz team captain, a freshman focus mentor, and a community captain. She also participates in marching band. Mason is the son of Andy and Erica Grudich. He's played varsity soccer for 4 years and has been the team captain for 2 years. He has played football for the past 2 years as well. He is a member of Varsity M, Interact, and has been a JTI and freshman focus mentor. Queen candidate Annie Smith, escorted by King candidate Cooper Brown. Annie is the daughter of Stacy and Nick Smith. She participates in softball, soccer, is the vice president of Interact Club, a member of Varsity M, and serves as her fellow students as a freshman focus mentor. In her free time, she likes to hang out and get food. Cooper is the son of Sheila and Tony Brown. He is the captain of the basketball and football teams. He is also a member of Varsity M. In his free time, he likes to go to the gym. Queen candidate Avery Baisden, escorted by King candidate Trevor Brazina. Avery is the daughter of Dan and Jessica Baisden. She is the senior class president, vice president of NHS, secretary of Interact, and a member of Hope Squad, show choir, and the varsity cheer team. Trevor is the son of Rochelle and Garrett Brazina. He participates in football, baseball, and is a section leader in show choir. He is a freshman focused mentor and participates in the school's musicals as well. Prince Atticus Stimley is the son of Megan and Cody Stimley. Atticus loves school, football, Minecraft, and chocolate top ice cream cones. Princess Sadie Sanders is the daughter of Anthony and Chelsea Sanders. Her favorite color is teal, and her favorite foods are tacos and watermelon. She likes basketball and cheerleading. Her favorite movie is Beauty and the Beast, and her favorite vacation is Myrtle Beach. Please join us in welcoming back the 2021 Homecoming King and Queen, Paul Lucenti and Maddie Weinmiller. Paul is the son of Frank and Laura Lucenti. He is attending the Ohio State University at Lima and is majoring in business. Maddie is the daughter of David and Denise Weinmiller. She is attending the Ohio State University, where she majors in business finance with a minor in fashion and retail studies. Maddie is involved in the National Retail Federation, OSU chapter, and OSU Charge. And now for the rest of the Spirit Week results. For floats, in 4th place, freshmen, 3rd place, sophomores, 2nd place, juniors, and 1st place, seniors. This year, the Spirit Stick is awarded to the senior class. And for this year's homecoming queen, Annie Smith. celebration and time. At this time, the homecoming court should report to the band bleachers for photos. Thank you.
Go, go!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Memorial Stadium. It's homecoming 2022, and tonight our Milton Union Bulldogs are facing Troy Christian, and the Eagles are coming to town on a beautiful Friday night here at the stadium, along with the coach, Andy Grudich, and the coach squared, Rusty Berner. Welcome to our broadcast. I'm Brett Barnes. So, Coach Berner, what do you think about tonight's matchup? 6:20 left on the stadium clock.
Well, the Eagles come to town. They are currently 1-3, coming off their first win of the year last week against Covington, 60-0. So obviously that was a pretty good confidence builder for them. They're led by first-year head coach Chase Hayden, who's an assistant last year for Steve Nolan, who retired. First-year head coach, young guy, probably got a lot of spunk and energy. What he brings back to the table is Lee Burkett. He is the top player for Troy Christian. He was a second-team TRC linebacker last year. He doubles up also as Troy Christian's quarterback. Currently, he leads the Eagles in passing and rushing with 411 yards passing and 232 yards on the ground. He's thrown for 4 scores, 6 interceptions, and he's ran 3 scores in. Their top receiver is Christian Jarvis, who is a transfer from Covington. He leads them with 12 catches, 240 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So, in talking with Coach Pierce this week, some of the keys is basically defensively, Troy Christian's going to blitz a lot from different angles. And Coach talked about early on picking those blitzes up. That'll slow the blitz packages down and allow the Bulldogs to test the airways downfield. On the defensive side, Coach Antonides said that they like to run a lot of different formations. He wants our guys to be aggressive and play fast, but because they run a lot of different formations, he wants to make sure our defense gets lined up really quick and ready to play. So those are the keys tonight as we talk about things going forward. We got some other things from the coaches, but I'm going to turn it over to Coach Andy Grudich.
All right. I got a few facts here from courtesy of Doc Ginn, as always. A couple things from last week. Barnes just wants to let you know that the top of his sheet that he sent to me said, first of all, tell Barnes that the score of the 1917 Sydney Milton Union game was 56-0 Sydney.
Hard hitting.
So
Here come our dogs.
So he had the score. So a few tidbits of information here. This is the first time ever Troy Christian's played at Milton Union. Their 3 losses were to Tri-Village 51-20. They lost to Catholic 37-14. They lost to Middletown Madison 27-7. And they're 14th in their region right now. Milton Union, we are currently second in our region in Division 5, Region 20. If you want to look that up, we are Division 5, Region 20. We're second behind Chillicothe Zane Trace. Right now, quarterback Nate Mortar leads the Three Rivers Conference in passing yardage with 474 yards. Troy Christian's quarterback Lee Burkett is third with 411 yards through the air. Blake Broomball ranks second in all-purpose yardage, while Troy Christian's Christian Jarvis ranks third in all-purpose yardage. Coach Pierce has a personal 31-3 record against Milton's last 6 opponents. If Milton wins tonight, it'll be the 14th time the Dogs have been 5-0 in the 94 years of recorded football here at Milton Union. So kind of make a little bit of a milestone this evening. It says also Milton started 4-0 16 times in history, the last time being back in 2019. They were 4-0. And in 16 seasons, as we mentioned, the Dogs started out 5-0. The last time the Dogs lost a game 5 after going 4-0 was all the way back in 1981. So off to a great start, a lot of great stats, and looking for more of the same tonight. Sounds like the quarterback is going to be a big focus for the Bulldog defense, and I'm sure Coach Pierce wants to do what we do, smash mouth a little bit, and then hit him over the top with Broomball and Cooper and Yates.
Well, and one of the things, the Eagles are big up front. There's not a lot of numbers on their sideline, but they do have some really solid offensive linemen. And one of the things they like to do is they like to go spread, put Burkett back in the gun and what's going to look like a zone read option play, but it's really not. He's going to just fake, and then he's diving the other way, and they're going to pull the guard. They're really trying to, to get him behind some of their bigger linemen and downhill.
And just to throw some of those out, you got 72, Jaden Thompson. He's a senior. He's 6'4", 340. 75, Spencer Inman, senior. He's 6'4", 320. And then they also have 63, Hunter Smith, a junior, and he's 6'3", 270. So they definitely have some size up front.
And 72, Thompson, last year was a second-team TRC lineman, defensive lineman. So, definitely, obviously, not only size, but he's got a good experience. And
it'll be interesting to see just how we handle the size. And I think one of the big values of our front guys defensively is they're athletic. They're strong and they're athletic. They're going to be quick. So it'll be fun to watch. It'll be fun to watch Lane battling those big bodies and Jake Brown battling them and Holmgren wrestling around with those guys.
Well, if you remember last year's game, they started out, they hung with us quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was a pretty tight game, and a lot of that was because their line play. They did a really good job of winning the line of scrimmage. And, the reality was we wore them out. With us being able to run different guys out there at times, and they don't have that luxury. So, they did lose a lot to graduation, but some of those key guys are back, so it'll be interesting to see, how those guys translate from JV players to varsity players now.
So MU in the traditional red and white with the red helmets, and Troy Christian in an all-white garb with the Eagles wings on the white helmet. Number 18, Frank Rupnick, is going to tow the football here in just about 3 seconds, and we're going to be underway here at the stadium on Homecoming 2020. A great night for football. We are excited to bring it to you.
As always.
Are they going to kick to Blake?
I wouldn't. Tell you what, you don't see many kickers that big.
Frank is a post player for Troy Christian basketball, and is a extremely good basketball player. He's going to be somebody that we're going to have to worry about this winter quite a bit. But you're right, he's a big kid. He's actually a soccer player.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Broomball at the 10. Zach Lovin in front of him at the 20. Gibson to his right. It's a pooch.
Yeah, they're not.
And it's going to land. It's going to be free. Cooper's got it, 35, and he's down at the 37-yard line. So Cooper Brown picks up the loose football and brings it to the 37, where MU will start 1st and 10 in good field position.
Well, I just have to say I don't blame Troy Christian.
It's the first time all year they haven't kicked to Broomball, all teams, it seems.
Yep.
First and 10 at the 37.
Probably not a bad decision.
Starting in the pistol already, number 4, Nate Mortar, in traditional pistol set. To his left, Jordan Foose. And we've got a false start.
Yeah, Brazina kind of
got a little excited.
Yeah, you could see his arm kind of. Now, this is something different. Number 3, what's the size on number 3? He is playing nose.
5'2", 120.
Okay, so this could be interesting with he's going to be sandwiched in there with Brazina, Jake Brown, and Jesse Kurtz.
So a false start penalty on the Dogs, and it's now 1st and 15. Mortar takes the snap. He looks to throw. He throws a slant to Cooper. He's got it. 40, 45-50, 45-40. He's to the 30. I don't think they're going to get him, and they're not going to get him. It's one play and a touchdown.
Great catch by Cooper in stride and shed the one tackler, and off he went.
A 12-second drive covering 63 yards.
That was impressive. Nice throw by Moore. Like I said, great catch by Cooper. Shed one tackler, and off he went, and they weren't catching him.
And Grudich, Mason Grudich, number 1, is on to add the extra point. Mortar to hold. Jesse Kurtz to snap, I believe. Snap good, down. The kick is up. And it is good. 7-0 MU. And my apologies, that was a 68-yard drive with the penalty. So 68 yards in 12 seconds, 11:45 on the stadium clock, and it's 7-0.
That's okay. I was standing on the court for my headphones and jumped up and about ripped my own head off. That was fun.
I don't think you need to bring that up, Coach.
Yeah,
Nobody would have known.
That's okay. It was kind of funny, but I missed half that run because I was trying to recover from ripping my own head off.
This obviously from our camera angle, you can't really see, but we got a packed house here at Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, great crowd tonight. Great homecoming crowd.
And you could see there we started in the pistol. We went trips to one side. We kind of isolated Cooper. How are they going to defend Broomball and Cooper? What are they going to do? And obviously that may have been a play that they didn't call until they got to the line to see how TC was going to adjust. Yeah. And Coach Pierce does a great job of that, early in the game just to test the water, see how they line up to defend some of our guys.
All week long, coaches have talked a little bit about being overconfident, not being ready to play, and you start the game that way, and now the defensive unit's going to match that intensity, and it's just been good for the coaching staff to get these kids ready.
Well, and I here in a bit we'll talk, but I had the opportunity to sit down with Coach Pierce during the week and talk about that topic, specifically.
Christian Jarvis back as Grudich puts it up and over his head, and it's going to land in the end zone for a touchback.
Uh-oh. A little extra.
Good kick. As always, hard-hitting kicking analysis here.
Yes, sir.
That was a good kick.
That's what the golf coach does do. Good shot.
Yeah.
Excellent. Ooh, that one wasn't so good.
Put it in the end zone. And by the way, for those of you out there who may not know, Coach Barnes was the Grand Marshal of the Homecoming Parade today.
And it was a blast.
Yes.
I had so much fun with that.
I was fortunate enough to do it last year, and it was a good time. It was fun.
Lee Burkett in a pistol set as well, flanked to his right by Vaughn King. Burkett and King. Snap back, and Burkett's going to run up the middle, and he's going to get 5 yards. Well, maybe 4. Second down and 6.
And that's exactly what you talked about, Rusty.
Yep.
Try to get the athlete the football and get him in some opportunities.
And nice hole. They created a nice hole there for him.
Well, and that's, Burner filled nice from his middle linebacker position. That's what's going to happen is our middle linebackers are really going to have to fill gaps quickly because I don't think we're going to see a lot of misdirection. They're just going to try to come right at us.
So Burkett gains 4 yards, tackled by Carter Burner, number 6. Second and 6, from the 24-yard line. Again, same set with Burkett, flanked by King. This time, same play.
Same play.
And he runs right into Jake Brown, number 79.
Jake introduces himself quickly.
A gain of no yards, maybe a loss of 1, and it's going to be 3rd and 6 from the 24. 79, Jake Brown.
Nothing cute. They're not pulling anybody. They're just man-on-man blocking right now, and they're just testing us up front, which...
Going to use those big tackles and try to outsize us. Jake's awful quick and strong.
Well, and their guards, one left guard's not real big either, so.
2 receivers left. King in motion to the right into a slot. Burkett's got it. He's going to hand off. That's number 5 who is hit and brought down. Number 5, Christian Jarvis. And I believe that was number 16, Connor Gibson.
Yeah, nice hit by Connor.
Making it 4th and 5.
Came right up and met him. And Connor has always been a really good open field tackler. I go back to his wrestling.
I was going to say the same thing. Doesn't shy away from contact. Does a great job. Well, Rupnick back to punt now, as well as the place kicker. It looks like he is the punter tonight. Little swinging gate protection in front of him.
They're gonna punt to the sideline.
And it is snap back. Rupnick kicks it left.
It's coming to us.
It's heading our way. It's going to hit at the 41 and kind of squirt forward to the 45-yard line where Milton will have it in plus territory.
Well,
Great start by the defense.
looks like Troy Christian will not be kicking the room ball tonight.
It only took 4 weeks for people to figure that out.
Blake's all-purpose yardage numbers are going to go down because he's not going to get a chance to run anything back.
9:20 on the stadium clock. It's 7-0 Milton just joining us here on homecoming. One play drive.
Similar formation here, trips to the right with a tight end.
Mortar back to pass, and he throws it over the middle, and it's caught. That's number 9, Levin, who fights forward for about 6 yards. Zach Levin, gain of 6, 2nd and 4.
And just so everybody out there knows, I have removed the cord from the ground and have it up on the table now. So if I jump up,
We won't hear
you won't hear me
Gagging sound.
choking over here.
same formation, Coach. Yeah, Mortar's got it.
There's a
Quick pass
comeback.
out to
You
Cooper.
got Lane out front.
Lane out front. 30, 25, 20. Can he beat him? To the 10, and he is out of bounds. I can't quite see where it is, but it looks like around the 10-yard line where it's going to be 1st and goal. That's a great design play to get your big left tackle out there in front of that.
Well, you're only getting your big left tackle out there if he's athletic enough to get out there.
my
That
goodness.
was great by Lane to get out there.
It looks like the ball is placed just outside the 10, so Milton can get a 1st down inside of the 1. So it's 1st down and 10 from the 11. 2 plays, and they're right back in business.
Gain of about 28 there.
Mortar hands it to Foose up the middle, and a good tackle by number 52.
Tackle by 52. Jordan Foose had to carry to the goal line.
Foose got about 3. It's 2nd and 7.
No 52 on our roster.
Do not see
Correct.
a 52. That might have been Xavier Williamson. Looks about to be that kid size, but we can't guess. 2nd down, 6.
And you know, now
Ball
we've
in
run
7.
a couple of plays. You know, Broomball is going to start getting that isolation, and Cooper as well.
Loving in motion. He's got it. He cuts it up. He works his way up the middle, and he gets near the goal line.
May be enough for a 1st down.
And it's just short. I believe it's 3rd down on the 2, so it's going to be 3rd and 1 from the 2-yard line. 7:45 and counting. 2nd time the Dogs have had the football, and they are in position to score once again. Holtgren into the game on offense, 64.
Well, here's the package, I think, where Jake Brown's in the backfield.
This is a jumbo set.
And Broomball's in the backfield as an eye
Broomball,
back.
Jake Brown, Foose, power set. Foose has it. Oh, Brown just
Wow.
leveled the kid. My goodness, it's a touchdown, and I hope you could see that on TV, folks, because it was a pancake. He hit number 9, Lee Burkett, and it was no match. Touchdown Dogs, 13-0.
That was a pretty good block by Jake.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was a pancake.
Grew here to kick the extra point. Everything is well done, and it's good. 14-0.
Well,
7:22.
I think Coach Pierce and the coaching staff in the first 5 minutes of this game got to be happy about the efficiency. Running the ball, throwing the ball, defending.
The only mistake was the little false start by Brzezina to start the first series, and then everybody's going to forget that with the 68-yard slant touchdown the next play.
Unless we keep bringing it up.
Well, I won't mention it again.
Okay. Well, I could. We could take turns.
I'll see Trevor in the
We
hallway.
played really good football.
Hey, Trevor.
Except for.
Except for the 1 5-year penalty.
Trevor, how can you flinch on the first play like that, honestly? Nice kid, isn't he, though?
Great kid.
Pick you up and snap you in half if he
Great
wanted
kid.
to.
and a well-rounded kid. You know, he's in the school musical and plays
Show choir.
Daddy Warbucks.
Yeah.
Is what he played.
I'll just tell you, and I've learned this over 30 years of coaching. You win with good kids,
Oh,
Yeah.
there's no question.
and these are great kids out here, and that's why they're good, and that's why they're good students, and that all that translates.
Yep.
They're just a lot of fun to be around,
Yeah.
honestly.
They're
Every
great.
day.
They're great ambassadors of our district and our community and our athletic programs right now.
For sure. Except for the kicker.
There's a few out there. I could throw another one out there.
He's got a rough home life.
A little rough around the 6 is, got a rough too.
Jarvis is back to receive, and Grudich had a touchback the first time. And this one's hit a little higher with a spin, and Jarvis is going to get it about the 5. Cuts up, and he is tackled at the 27-yard line, where Troy Christian will take over for its second possession of the football game. 1st and 10 from the 27.
Yeah, they were yelling something to Mason there right before he kicked it. I don't know exactly what they wanted him to do.
So, in talking to Coach Antonides, one of the keys, he was talking about is dealing with all their formations. But the one thing, Coach said was just be us. Like, don't worry about everything else. Just do what we do. And sometimes you get lost in the mix of scouting reports to focus on us, and the rest will take care of itself.
Just do what you do.
Burkett flanked by Jarvis this time. Takes the snap and hands it to Jarvis, who's hit immediately. That's the Lane train, number 73, Ethan Lane, assisted by number 18, Ozzie Gregg. 2nd down and 10, no gain.
Lane did a great job of shedding that block and then making the tackle.
6:53 and counting on the stadium clock. 14-0, red and white.
And everything so far has been between the tackles. So Are they baiting us? Are they trying to, get us, slanting the wrong way?
2 receivers set right. And we've got flags. It looks like there's a delay of game as the play clock snuck down to 0. And we do have a dead ball delay, which will make it 2nd down and 15.
And I know a lot of you here watching are really here for trivia. So I just want you to know that we do have trivia questions coming up here shortly. Courtesy Ginn, as always. I actually have 6 today.
Wow.
Yeah. Well,
I think we may need them.
Looks like they are empty. Nope.
Yeah,
Burkett's shift back.
Looking at his wristband. Got the play from the sideline. Again, the play clock is in play. It's at 5. It's at 4, 3, 2. They get it off? They do? No, they do not. Another delay of game. And Troy Christian's coach, Chase Hayden, is not happy. And he just got 15 more of them. Thank you very much for an unsportsmanlike.
So we're going to have...
I think he thought they just got it off because that was a pretty close whistle, and I think he
they may have called not an unsportsmanlike, but a sideline warning.
Okay.
But it looked as if he was going to get one that was as close to a technical foul in basketball as you can get.
He was not happy, and then they made eye contact, and the flag went flying.
Yeah.
And my guess is with football officials, is that kind of a warning? Like,
it's a warning.
And like, hey,
that would be
next
like
time I'm
soccer yellow card.
Yeah, okay.
Same formation. Play clock at 5. Snap and quarterback keep. Oh, he's got outside this time. He's to the 30 and tackled right there by Cooper Brown.
Nice tackle by Cooper.
And he is down.
I think
about a gain of 12 there.
And that's quarterback Lee Burkett down on the ground.
And that would be the one guy on this entire squad that Troy Christian probably cannot afford to lose.
Well, and last year he got banged up and hurt later in the game, and even last year it significantly hurt them.
He's trying to get up, and he does. Maybe he just fell on the football.
I think he might have got the wind knocked down because Cooper got up under his pads a little bit, and he probably knocked the wind out of him for a minute.
A nice run. It's going to be 3rd and 8, but unfortunately he's going to have to come out for a play.
Which means a backup's going to come in for a play.
And looking at their sideline, it's number 80, and that's Carson Dyer, 5'10", 165 junior, who's going to have to try to manage a 3rd and 8. And Burkett is gingerly moving to the sideline, and he's down on one knee. So a tough situation for the kid here, number 80, Dyer, trying to get their first down of the game on 3rd and 8 with 6:02 and clock running.
I have a feeling he may meet Mr. Brown.
He's going to run.
He's going to hand it off, and they're going to get 2 yards, but no more. And it's going to be 4th and about 6. Pack of dogs there on the tackle. Number 5, Christian Jarvis. Looks like they're going to have to punt, and here comes Rupnick.
He's going to put it into the bleachers.
And Broomball's going to go back to about the 35-yard line. As Troy Christian has had the ball 2 times and has been unable to move it for a first down. Snap's good. Oh, they got pressure. Oh, it's blocked.
Gibson got to
Connor
it.
Gibson. It's picked up by Mayfield. 25-20. He's going to go. Touchdown, Milton Union. Connor Gibson blocked it. Mayfield scooped it. It's a scoop and score.
Great play by Connor Gibson. I mean, he laid out. He got around. He just came busting straight in and sold out, went all the way out, and got a hand on it.
And great angle, too.
Yep.
You know, I mean, it sometimes when you're coming off the edge, getting the right angle so you can time it to be at the kicker's kicking point or right after his foot versus running into him is not an easy thing.
That was great timing and just getting after it. Gibson just took off.
A scoop and score. You don't see many of them. They're exciting. Grudich to add the point, and it's good. 21-0.
Is that Mayfield's second touchdown defensively this year? Did he run one back?
He had the 3 interceptions, but I don't think he took one back.
Okay.
He had a nice run back on one, but I don't think it went all the way. So that's probably the kid's first touchdown at the varsity level.
That's exciting.
Homecoming, packed house.
All right, are you ready?
Trivia.
Trivia question number 1. Nate Mortar is Milton Union's 4th winningest quarterback. Who are the top 3? Who are the top 3 winningest quarterbacks? And I want to make you get it. I want to make you get it in order. But who are the top 3 winningest quarterbacks in Milton Union?
Well, go ahead,
history?
say yours.
Mitchell Evans.
Okay.
Is that one?
Oh yes, Mitchell is one of them. Believe it or not.
I thought I'd get that one.
Hal Adkins.
Yep.
This guy's a trivia genius, man. It's good to add him.
This guy, I believe he played pro football.
Oh, Chuck Green.
Correct.
Okay.
So number 1 is Hal Atkins with 25 wins. Number 2 is Mitchell Evans with 23 wins. And number 3 is Chuck Green with 18 wins.
And how many does Nate have? Do we know?
I don't know. It just says 4th winning.
And mind you, I grew up without the internet.
Oh, yeah.
So we all 3 did. So we got that going for us.
Google it.
Yeah, there was no Googling.
So
yet.
I'm sure after hearing this, Doc Ginn is going to get us how many wins Nate has.
Yes, he will.
But I bet Nate's got a good chance of getting into at least to be number 3. Look at that. First trivia question. You boys nailed it.
Well, I got mine. That's all I got.
I think Doc knows to ask these questions that he can just say Mitch Evans and
helps me out.
You got a fighting chance.
Oh, we got
Good
that
kick.
one.
Good kick.
Jarvis is going to decide to let it hit. Oh, it snuck forward. That's what we talked about last week. So he had to pick it up on the 1, and he is in trouble.
Great kick.
Woo. Wow, it did not hit and go forward. It hit and stuck like a wedge.
I was going to say, did he hit a sand wedge or a pitching
sand wedge?
Holy
just
cow.
Stuck. Oh,
and I think all the Troy Christian guys just assumed it was going in the end zone.
Exactly.
They didn't block anybody.
So it just,
hey, and good by the Bulldogs discipline.
Yep.
You know, they didn't pull up. They ran down the field.
13-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Eagles as they look for their first down of the football game. We should talk a little bit more about this Mayfield kid. He's come out of nowhere, and it's been really, really good.
Really tough kid.
Great addition. He's out here by himself.
Great
on
instincts.
Number 4, Knosman. Snap, and we're going to look for the first pass of the game, and it's a good pass out to number 5, Jarvis. 20-25, cuts it up and goes all the way to the 34 on a swing route. Great play there for the Eagles, their first down.
And they cleared out Mayfield.
Gain of 22.
And we didn't pick up the guy coming out of the backfield.
Holgren was chasing him, but it was not a good matchup for Colton there. So first down, TC at the 34.
Good play for them.
Yeah. And it may, be something of things to come. Hey, we haven't been able to run up the middle. Let's get the ball out on the edge a little bit. Because like we talked about, they haven't really run the ball outside of the tackles, so they haven't tested the edge.
Man, they are confused offensively. The play clock is down to 6. They haven't even broken huddle.
They're
3,
going to have to call a timeout.
2, 1.
Or they're going to take the penalty.
They took the penalty again. A delay of game. It's their third.
Well, if you're playing against a really good team, it's probably not what you want to do.
I mean, the coaches were absolutely unaware that the clock was running down. And they're having a continued conversation with the side judge.
And it's down to
They're looking at the
10
play
seconds.
clock. They're having an issue with when it's getting set. Because now they're looking at the play clock.
Burkett's got the snap. He looks to throw. Throws it out, and it's
Broomball
incomplete.
was right there.
A little high for number 5, Jarvis, that time. Second down, 15.
And like we said, Jarvis is their leading receiver by a lot.
Yeah, he's third in the league in receiving.
He's got 240 yards. The second receiver has 102, and the third guy has 27 yards. So chances are they're going to throw towards number 5 if they drop back to pass.
Timeout, TC. Play clock was down to 15. And again, the quarterback's not even in the huddle. It's unbelievable.
I almost wonder, are they? That's the officials. Are they setting the ball too quick for what they're accustomed to?
Right.
But here's the thing: if it's an incomplete pass, the play clock's going to start. Right? There's no setting the ball.
Right. It's not a 40. It's a 25. 40's on the live play. You got to figure it out.
Yeah, they can't keep doing that all night.
And to talk about what Coach Antoni's talked about, our guys have been doing a good job. They are set. Our defense has been set when they're, and even if they're coming to the line a little bit late, we're ready for what's coming. And that was one of the keys tonight with Coach Antoni's and his defense. Which, by the way, I think we are, what were we ranked in the state for points per game? Did you see that?
I did not.
Pretty good. We're in the top 10 or 11.
Wow.
Oh, we have to be.
Ironically tied with Valley View.
Oh, wow.
So this is a different look. You've got Burner on the edge there.
Yates blitzes up the middle. It's a pass to the outside, and they were all over that. Nobody there.
And he took a shot. I think it might have been Jake Brown.
It was Brown, and Connor Yates had put some pressure on as well.
Yep.
So now it's 3rd and 15.
And that was a different look there. They put one of their middle linebackers down on the edge. Left Ozzie Gregg in the middle to clean everything up, and it was more of a we're just coming at you kind of blitz. We're not going to hide anything.
And it might have been Holtgren actually on that last play that got to him.
The third down bells have rung, and here comes the blitz again. It's thrown out to Jarvis, incomplete. That time Carter Burner had pressure, and it looks like the Eagles are going to have to punt again. Here comes Rupnick.
You got the last one blocked. By the way, at halftime, we were going to be interviewing a couple Milton grads. Sergey Brubaker, who is a rocket scientist, a rocket engineer working on the Artemis rocket that's going to fly to the moon. He's been working on that, so that'll be exciting. And we're going to interview Kristen Dixon, who's a grad student at Tiffin University,
Jewelers.
playing soccer, already graduated. She's in grad school, and we're going to talk a little bit. And she's having a great season this year.
Rupnick hits a floater. Broomball's going to try to get it, and he does it the 40, 45, 50. He cuts it off. 45, 40, 35. He makes another move. Stiff arm. 35, 30. Oh, it's Mitchell Evans-esque. It is a touch. Oh, there's a flag.
What?
And that is called a absolute, what do you call that? Sympathy flag behind the play. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Ruined that call. It's all about me, boys.
He looked like a video game.
He
out
really
there.
did. You got to be kidding me with that.
There was nothing there.
I know. There's not even anybody on the ground.
There was nothing there.
Hey, Chris.
Wow.
My.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Got a number for us? No.
It was just some guy. I saw some guy out there holding somebody.
Come on, dude.
That's too bad.
I can't say anything. It's unfortunate.
It's too bad. Guy makes a great run.
Yep.
He didn't even mark yardage off. He just dropped the ball where the flag was. I'm like, what is going on?
He beat all those guys.
Give it to him.
And when he caught the ball, he was pinned down here in the corner.
Oh, it was amazing.
He had 3 or 4 guys standing around him when he caught the ball against the sideline.
What's the play? Gibson wants to know as he comes in late. Lane gives it to him.
I feel like a broom ball touch here.
Yeah, here's the touch for him.
Yeah.
He's got it. And he gains about 5.
Blake Brumwell with the carry for the Dogs. Number 50.
Uh-oh, Lane's down, holding his knee.
And if anyone knows who number 52 is, we would be glad to announce his name, but there's no 52 on the Eagles roster.
Hopefully he just banged it.
It looked like he ran into Blake and stretching the knee a little bit. He's in some pain.
Yeah.
Holtgren is going to replace him at left tackle.
Hopefully he just twisted it. Or not twisted it. Hopefully he didn't twist it. Hopefully he just
banged it.
Banged it.
Yeah.
Hopefully he just banged it.
Need a knee or something.
Yeah. Certainly hate to see it.
They're trying to check range of motion here. 3:32 on the stadium clock. If you're just joining us, it's 21-0 MU.
I know we can't really hear, but you can tell the stadium is extremely quiet.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to try to get him up. That's good news. Let's see if he can walk it off. He's got a little limp to him. We might not see him again tonight.
Yeah.
He's like, let me walk it off. I'm going to play.
He seems to have some.
Yeah, he's moving okay.
Yeah,
That's good news.
yeah, that's a good.
Look good.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 6, 3:30 and counting. Few nervous minutes here as we check and see how Ethan does. Snap back to Mortar. It's a slant, and it's caught by
Nice
Brown.
catch.
And he is hit
to
hard.
go back
That's
and
a
get it.
first down.
That was a great catch by Cooper. Yeah, he had a little thrown a little bit behind him, and he caught it no problem.
It was on the back hip, and he made a catch.
Yep, that was nice.
And he paid the price for it. But a first down, and Milton moves forward to the 19-yard line.
About a 7-yard gain there. Cooper, with that, goes over 100 yards already receiving.
It's not bad for the first quarter.
Yeah, not bad.
It is still the first quarter.
My math's not real good, but if he stays on this pace, he's going to be over 400 yards
Yeah,
receiving.
that's very good.
I'm guessing he's not going to see a lot of time in the second
Motion
half.
handed to Gibson, sneaks up inside, and he's got about 5 or 6 all the way down to the 13.
Nice run by Gibson.
With the carry.
And Coach Dickinson talked a little bit about that at lunch, that they're going to try to get Gibson the ball a little bit
Yeah,
more.
because I think he only ran the ball once last week, but he had a nice run last week.
And Lovin's going to replace him here on this 2nd down and, let's say, 5 from the 13.
I feel like there's still more people showing up at the stadium. It's getting more crowded in the end zone.
It's so cool. 2:17 and counting. Again, the pistol with Foose to the right. Mortar's got it. Looks to pass. It's a fade route to number 8, and it looks like it might be a catch. It is a catch. Touchdown. Blake Broomball went up and got it. He got the foot down, and it's 27-0.
And the thing about that play is the guy had good coverage.
Yep.
Oh, he was all over
The
it.
guy had good coverage. Blake just got up and
Well, Nate threw a great ball that Blake was the only one that could get to it.
Nice throw by
But you're
Moore.
right, Jarvis was right there.
Yeah, he was in good coverage. Well, glad to see Broomball get one after having the punt taken away from him.
That's correct. Still took away my call. It was really good. Snap, set, kick, and it's good.
Good kick.
I'm half kidding, right?
What'd you say?
Took away my call. I had a video game. I had Mitchell Evans-esque. I had all kinds of stuff going. And my flag comes out on the punt. Just not happy.
Well, part of the game, Coach Barnes, is officiating, and they're human too. They make mistakes like all of us.
Except for basketball officials.
Exactly.
They never make mistakes.
Well, yeah.
Basketball officials are never wrong.
The neat thing about basketball is you screw something up and you just get the ball back in play and it's over.
Sure.
Yeah.
You don't have time
just
to
move
sit
on.
and think
Yeah.
about it. Because there aren't,
The favorite line I got from a basketball coach one time, he says, when coaches get mad at me for not making a call, I just tell them that I was shielded from the play. I couldn't see it.
I'll have to tell some of our guys we
That's
work
a good
with.
one.
That's a good one. I like that one.
It's because your job is to.
I didn't see, I was shielded from it. I didn't
Your
see
job
that
is
one.
to not get shielded. It's your literal job.
He's like, he told
Hey.
me that because that's what I tell coaches when they get on me about not making a call. So I shield them from that play, coach. I didn't see it.
I'll say this. We got a great group of officials in our area, and I really enjoy working with a lot of them. And one of my favorite things, and they know this, is a lot of them come over, hey, I missed that. And what do you say?
Yeah,
Right.
We're human. Hey, I missed
that's
that
all
one.
you want.
Okay.
That's all you want as a coach.
And we move on. I mean, it's – now, if you say that like 10 times in
Yeah,
a row, okay.
then you're terrible.
But like I said, it's a good group of guys, and we don't have that often.
All
I mean, it
right.
doesn't-
By the way, he hit that like a soccer ball.
Yeah, a little sidewinder.
Yeah, that was hit
But
like
he
a
got
soccer-
to the end zone, Coach. You
Yeah.
can see the growth from last year to this year.
Oh,
you
for
agree
sure.
with that?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's going to go to the end zone or near. 2:05. And we're delving into other topics. It's 28-0.
unofficially.
Unofficial. First and 10 from the 20.
And I know you already said it, Rusty. Great crowd, though. Great homecoming crowd.
Blitz. Burkett throws. And it's caught.
Oh,
what a tackle.
wow.
Unbelievable play by Blake. Oh, my goodness.
He sniffed it out. Closed it down quick.
Christian Brusman with the catch, and it looked like he might break away, but
What number is that? 10?
that's number 10.
I mean, and a nice play by Troy Christian.
Yeah.
Nice play. Nice throw. Guy ran a good route, and Blake just closed it down in a second and brought him down. And I'll say this about Broomball. You can't really tell by looking at the guy, but he's strong.
Oh. Yes.
Oh, my
I
goodness.
mean, he
he's
doesn't look bulky, but he's in the weight room, and he's a strong kid.
Thank you very much. This person,
123 and counting. Looked like
Yates.
Yates jumped.
There was all kinds of movement. It's almost like Yates moved, and then they jumped.
Yep, offsides on Connor.
And
Yeah.
Brusman's another basketball kid. Nice player for Coach Zawatsky over at Troy Christian.
Second down and 5, minute and 4 and running.
Looks like they're going to
Let the play clock run down a little bit. 12, 10.
So earlier in the game, they couldn't get the
Right.
play off, and now we're waiting.
Now they're waiting.
Burkett back to pass. He rolls left and he throws across the body, and it's incomplete.
Wow, great coverage.
Broken up by Gibson. That was to number 8, Lane. I think that's O-ball? O-ball? Third and 5.
Again, not a bad throw. Got away from him a little bit, but he was rolling left as a righty.
So third down and 5, 38 seconds. Troy Christian looking for their second first down. Blitz is on, Burner up the middle, and he snuck by, but he's going to be tackled.
And they're going to be close.
That's gain of 1. It's going to be 4th and 4. Ozzie Gregg on the tackle, and Ozzie's holding his hand a little bit. But a good play from 18 to fill the hole. What's Troy Christian going to do? That doesn't look like they're sending the punt team out. And they're not going to have to run a play here until the beginning of the second quarter.
Let the quarter run out. Did you say you want another trivia question? All right. So here we go.
I sent you a text like 5 minutes ago. I'm surprised it took this long.
Oh, you did?
No.
All right, here we go. Are you ready? Yeah, there's a lot of work that goes into being the trivia guy. So, all right, so here we go. Trivia question. Which of these last times happened the longest time ago? So which one of these happened the longest time ago?
Okay.
The last time a Bulldog had 30 rushing attempts. The last time a Bulldog had 30 passing attempts. The last time a Bulldog kicked a 30-yard field goal. Which one of those happened the longest time ago?
30 or more? Or 30-yarder on the butt?
I think it's 30 on the butt.
So we know it's not the field goal because Mason just kicked it.
Well, was it 30? Or that's what I'm asking. Was it 30 or more or just 30?
Oh, I think it's 30 or more on the field goal.
Well, he kicked a 30. I think the one at Valley was 30 yards.
Okay, so that's the one that's recent.
So it's going to be 30 rushing attempts.
Or 30 passing attempts.
Did Newmeyer ever get to 30? I don't think he did. I got one in my head.
All right, we'll do it after this play.
And I'm trying to think who it is.
After the punt.
Swinging gate protection for the punt here again from Rupnick. There's the snap. It's good. He takes his time, left foots it, and rolls it forward. Hits at the 45 and runs out of bounds around the 50-yard line. Let's see where they mark it. It's going to be right at the 50. First and 10 Dogs, 11:54, second quarter, 28-0.
All right, so is it 30 rushing attempts or 30 passing attempts? Because you're right, Mason kicked a 30-yarder against Valley View.
Okay, yeah. So the 30 rushing attempts would be, obviously, would be the one that would be second, and then the farthest one back would be the passing. That'd be my guess.
Coach Berner?
I'm going to go with that.
And you guys would be wrong.
Oh.
The 30 passing attempts, Nathan Broomball, back in 2019 versus Waynesville.
Craziness. Motion. Faked and handed to Foose. 45. Spins, and he's tackled by number 9. Burkett doing double duty.
30 rushing attempts.
It's Coach. It's
2014.
Yep. He's a basketball kid.
And he did run the ball a lot.
Stein.
Yep, Brad Stein.
The only reason I remember that is he ran the ball a lot that year.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
So I was going back through it, and the new one, Newmeyer. Yep.
Second down 5 from the 45. Again, pistol. Bad snap. Mortar's got it, and he's going to have to eat it. A loss of 4 and a sack on the play.
Brad Stein had 30 attempts versus Preble Shawnee in 2014. And as I said, Nate Broomball, 30 pass attempts Waynesville in 2019, and then Mason kicked 30-yarder this year.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
They're continuing to check range of motion on Ethan's knee down here below. Doc's got a hold, not Doc Gam, but got a hold of his knee. Third down and 9. It's a screen. It's a bubble screen.
He's got it.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
You just saw that
35, 30, 25. He's got a block from Crow. A great comeback block from Keegan Crow. And it's a touchdown for Blake on a little bubble screen. Absolute phenomenal play. Linemen everywhere leading. And Crow peels back and gets in the way. Great shield block from Keegan. Touchdown, 34-0.
Nice job by Crow. Good run by Blake.
Again, running clock will not start until the second half. It's 34-0, 10:30 left. Kick is up and absolutely blitzed.
Oh, off the building. Well, if it wasn't for that penalty.
That's right, Brazina.
And hold on, we did have a fumbled snap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mortar. Of course, Brazina's the center.
Yeah, we're not going to bring that. I mean,
we already hammered Brazina.
We already put the.
So this is on Mortar.
Yeah, Mortar. He's got it. He's got to catch that.
He's got to do better.
I mean, it hit his hands. He's got to catch that.
He's got to do better.
Poor kid.
Was he in the shotgun or was he under center?
It was a shotgun.
Shotgun. Okay.
A little pistol.
Yep.
Well, you know what they say about quarterbacks when they drop and they can't catch. That's why they play quarterback, not receiver. They can't catch.
I thought that's what they said about defensive backs.
That too.
It's like people who teach gym because they can't teach anything else.
Oh man.
Easy, low blow, Barnes.
I'm only half. I'm only half time. I'm only down there 2 periods.
My bad.
That's it. I'm telling Dana. Coach Dickinson's gonna.
Hey, Coach Dickinson's daughter's going to be up here.
That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun.
Yeah. Look forward to seeing her.
She had a good week too, didn't
Yeah.
she?
She had a goal last night. I think she has 7 goals on the season, and
Gosh, it's hard to believe she's playing her last year at college.
Graduate senior.
yeah, she's got a chance to break a record, so that would be kind of cool.
For the Tiffany Dragons.
Yep, for the Tiffany Dragons. There's a good
Oh,
kick.
he smoked it.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, come on out with it. Oh, he stuck his foot.
Oh, right on the. Wow.
That's the high school rule.
Yep. That was a good kick.
Stepped into the end zone, which creates a deadlock. The first and 10 on the 20.
Got some good height on it.
So who do we play next week, men? Covington?
No.
Miami East.
Miami East.
Right?
Here?
Is it East Bethel?
No, we're on the road. I can't even
I think we're on the road next week.
Probably should know that.
I'll ask my
I'm
friend.
not sure how we.
I'll ask my friend Google.
10:31. Again, 5 scores for the Dogs. They've not been stopped on offense. And Troy Christian has had 1 first down. Burkett's got it. He looks to pass. It's a quick slant to number 8. And Gibson makes the tackle, but a good play for the Eagles. That's a O-ball on the catch, and it's a first down, 10 yards.
Burner would be correct. We are at Miami East in Viking country next Friday.
Who made that catch?
Number 8,
Number 8.
Lee O-ball. Is that his name?
Correct.
Lane O-ball.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's what I said. Unofficially. I've been using that word all week, by the way. It just gives me room for error. Where we're really crowding the line here.
Burkett back. Oh, my goodness.
A lot of
Brown.
guys coming. Go
Brown
get it.
hit him. Oh, he caught it.
Oh,
Should have been intercepted.
Burkett slowly gets to his feet. Brown hit him in the chest, but it's caught. And all the way to the MU 45.
A 24-yarder there.
Good catch. That was a tough catch. A couple scores from around the area. Here's a good one. Northmont Centerville.
Okay. See how Northmont bounces back.
Centerville 9, Northmont 6.
Okay.
Mason actually did a little kicking with the Centerville kicker. Piqua 7, Sydney 0. Here's an interesting one after 1 quarter. I'll save it for after this play.
Here we go.
Burkett's got it, and he's under pressure. He gets outside. Gibson tries to catch him. A nice run, a gain of 8 out of bounds at the 38-yard line. Nice run from Burkett.
Northridge Riverside 0-0 after 1.
Well, the Northridge Miami East game last week was 0-0 after 2 at halftime.
Valley View 21-0 over Madison. Tip City 21-0 over Stebbins. Tip was ranked 3rd in the state.
Tips are really good.
Yeah. Versailles over Parkway 14-0. Arcanum 14-0 over North.
So the Eagles are finding their footing a little bit, and they go trips left this time with King to the right of Burkett. Drops the pass. Good protection.
He's got time.
Steps and throws it away. 2nd down and 10. Good coverage from the Dogs.
Oakwood's down 14-0 to Monroe. Waynesville, Eaton. Waynesville's 7-0 over Eaton.
We got news from the sideline that Ethan Lane has been ruled out for the rest of this game, so Ethan will not play.
Gotcha.
It's not a surprise there at this point.
Third down and 3.
Big matchup in the WOAC. Ansonia Tri-Village 14-14 in the second quarter.
That's a good matchup.
I think Preble's rooting for
Tri-Village.
No. Yes. No. They want Ansonia to win because they still have to play Ansonia.
Burkett hands it up the middle, and it's going to be close.
Preble beat Tri-Village.
I think it's just short.
I thought Ansonia beat Preble last week. No, that was Trail.
Yeah.
That was Trail.
About a gain of 3 there by Jarvis.
It's 4th and 1.
So gain of 2.
And they have to get to the 30. It looks to be right at the 35. And they're going to go here. 8:35. Looks like a sneak coming. It is. Oh, my goodness. He got crushed.
He did not.
He doesn't have it. No, he doesn't have it. Not close. Looks like he's short. He got stood up inside. And it looks like he's short.
A pretty decent spot.
Yeah, I thought the second push.
Not
it's close, but I don't think it's a first down. It's not. First down, Milton. They've held. And the interior line said, not today on the sneak. Jake Brown at the bottom of that pile once again. So 8:30 left here in the second quarter. And Milton will take over 1st and 10 at the 36 after a 4th down stop and a turnover on downs.
I just got a message from Kristen. She's not going to be able to make it.
You want me to find the queen?
I bet me and Sergey can rattle it off.
Full out blitz from the Eagles. It's one-on-one time. And it's bobbled and incomplete. Oh, my. Cooper Brown went up to try to get it, and it's going to be incomplete, but it was exciting. 2nd down.
And that was Nate's first incompletion of the night. He was 5 for 5 prior to that. One of the things you notice, and this was what Coach Pierce was talking about, you don't see Troy Christian blitzing quite as much, which is what they wanted to do. They wanted to settle them in. There's Burkett, but they're handling the blitz. Oh, Nate with a
little keep, first down.
Little quarterback keeper.
A little zone read.
About
and
13.
Gain of 13
nice little
for
run.
Nate. Looked good.
Nice little wrinkle. I told him all week in class that I was going to get on Coach Pierce that he needed to be running the ball more.
Burkett splits 2 plays in a row.
Yeah, but watch the intensity of it. It's he's not making any push, and so that's giving us time to throw. That's really giving Nate time, and it's eliminating in a passing situation, somebody dropping back into coverage.
Crow and Broomball split. Kaiser splits out a little further left outside the slot. Mortar's got it. It's a quick slant to Broomball, and it's high, and it could have been a pick 6. A little bit up in the air. He overthrew it, and it hit number 5, Christian Jarvis, in the hands, and it drops harmlessly to the ground, incomplete.
Well, it's a good thing he missed him, because that would have been 6. Blake climbed the ladder, and
by the way, Kristen just texted me she's not going to be able to make it, and I don't know if this is a good excuse or not. She just got engaged.
Oh.
And she couldn't come up here to celebrate.
I know.
Jordan Foose breaks it.
Nice run.
20, 10-5, touchdown.
Good run by Foose.
He went over Jake Brown, Brazina. This line.
He didn't get touched.
Fuller, unbelievable up front tonight.
He did not get touched.
Well, you're sitting there, and Foose has really stepped up. Our running game looks, and we just got word that, you forget Elam. Elam's
He's
sitting.
not even playing.
Yeah. I mean, you got an all-conference running back.
Flag on the play.
False start on the Dogs.
Uh-oh, going to back it up.
Still in his range, I believe. Try for point. 41-0. 7:36.
Have you heard anything from Kristen yet? Is she coming up?
Hey, I was trying to talk to you guys, and she's texting me, and I'm like, hey, can I say something?
You
Or
said,
want me to wait?
it twice.
You said it the second time I looked at Brett. He looked at me. I was like, did he just say that?
I've seen
Yeah,
this
I
one.
know.
I've seen this play.
Yeah. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
She's engaged. So congratulations to Kristen and Joel.
Joel Kress,
Kress.
yes, absolutely. Congratulations to both of them. That's awesome.
Fantastic.
Very happy. Been dating a long time, and Kristen's graduated from college. You're going to graduate from grad school in the summer, and having a great soccer season. And
Man.
she's just got her life rolling. Really proud of her.
And it's all due to her high school soccer coach. That's what I'm gathering.
That's
from that.
right. That's right. Her family had nothing to do with it. Her mom and dad, her
His
grandma.
records, accomplishments, life achievements, and
That's
So
right.
did she and Joel date during high school as well?
Yes.
So it was the whole
right
time.
towards the end, right?
Yeah, I think like her senior year they started dating, and then yeah,
Well, good for them.
yeah,
That's an exciting time. And
for sure. Hey, did I tell you guys she's not coming up here?
Yes,
She's not going to make
you
it
did.
for the interview.
well, you said she was engaged. We weren't sure if she was still
Okay.
coming up or not.
Gotcha.
So you think you and Sergey can cover it? You want me to try to find the queen like we did last year?
We could do it. If you get her.
Try to find her?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Who,
can
Annie?
Yeah.
Bring Annie up here.
That's
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll look for her.
Okay.
Old Annie Bell.
All right.
That'd be hard-hitting radio right there, TV.
Did we figure out how to get these lights on last week?
Yeah, there's a switch over there.
Okay, good. Because
Yeah.
it's starting to get dark, and my old eyes are.
All right. So
Oh,
see if you can
thanks.
put another one.
it's like I said it, and Coach
And it
Lane
happened. Thank
you,
literally
Coach
was
Lane.
lurking to make that happen.
Hey, I'm here for you guys.
What a guy!
Appreciate
what
that.
a guy!
Appreciate that.
Top notch.
Grudich puts his toe into it, and it's going to land in the end zone for another touchback.
Was that?
Coach, we don't hit the ball with our toe. And hit it with your,
on purpose?
hit that with your laces.
So
That was
that
just for you, baby.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Toes the football.
Yeah.
Toes the leather.
All right.
I always think homecoming is such a fun time. You get to see a lot of people that come back to town, and
It's so early this year, though. You
Yeah.
notice with the schedule being the way it was,
Yeah.
we had to do it in the middle of September. It just snuck up on us.
yeah,
We're halfway through the first quarter next Friday.
I was gonna say
7:36, 42-0.
Well, don't worry.
Burkett's got it.
I got some more trivia for you.
Turns, throws,
wow,
high
over the top.
and incomplete.
Good defense by Mayfield.
Yep.
I tell you what, you talk about Coach Antoni's defense, and he's got guys all over the place. But you've got two guys that really have done a great job locking down the corners in Mayfield and
Gibson.
Gibson, and they're both, if they didn't have numbers on, you couldn't tell which was which because they're athletic, they're quick, they're tough, they know their job, they're fearless, they do a lot of good things,
And they're both wrestlers.
and they're both wrestlers.
Good wrestlers. They're both good
Yeah.
wrestlers.
Yeah, so they're scrappy,
Yep.
smart. And then you got your basketball players in the middle. So you got your winter sports covered in the secondary.
That's interesting, isn't it? 2nd and 10. Burkett's got it. He's going to look to run it up the middle, and he's not going to get much.
Looks like he lost.
You got Holtgren in there. He's a wrestler. Very good wrestler.
That was 63. Jesse Kurtz with the tackle that time.
Third down.
And that's a kid that's just blossomed as well, Jesse Kurtz.
Yeah.
The weight room has been a great friend to some of these guys.
Well,
They
and
have-
they put the time in.
yes, they
Yes,
do.
they do.
These guys lift.
For example, Jake Brown, that's a kid who doesn't miss a weightlifting session with the team, and then half hour after they're done, he's at the gym in Milton getting his second lift in.
Right.
Squeeze the middle. He's going to try to get outside. He's going to get outside. And first down. Burkett with a great run. Milton looked like they were cheating the middle of the field, and he snuck to the end and got a first.
About a 10-yard run there for Burkett. And
loss contained there.
you almost, in some of these runs, it's almost like he's seen where it's coming from, and it's almost like a jailbreak. I'm just going away from it,
outside.
And I got lucky, and I'm getting, I'm running away from it. Maybe the play was supposed to go right there.
Well, it looked like we were waiting for it, and then he made a decision to bump it out. All right, 1st and 10. Burkett with an eye back. And he hands it off. Oh, my goodness. That's Kurtz again. That was number 5, Jarvis, with the carry. And Jesse gets him for a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11.
And Brzezina coming in.
If you notice also, we're playing man on the corners, and you can see Cooper and Blake at the safety positions are playing about 8 yards. We're almost daring them to throw the ball deep on the edges, but I don't know that they're getting enough. They can get enough time to do that.
Exactly. That's that complementary defense.
I mean, you look right now, and Gibson's on an island over here. Looks like Blake's almost blitzing.
Low snap. Burkett's got it. Oh, he's swallowed up by Greg first. A number of other dogs. Looks like 67 was in on that play as well. There's Trevor Brzezina getting some defensive time.
A 2-yard loss.
Loss of 2, 3rd and 13. 5:06 and counting here in the 2nd quarter. And the bells ring. It's 3rd down.
You can hear our student section down there. They've been unbelievable this year.
And they were great at the pep assembly tonight. Whole school was at the pep assembly this afternoon, and
that was fun.
Yeah, that's always fun. It's always fun to see the whole district together like that.
I mean, right now, our safeties, now we're going to change because they change, but we're 6 yards, 7 yards off the ball. And Gibson's all alone.
It's a counter to number 2.
All over it.
That's Vaughn King. Loss of 3 or 4. And they're going to have to punt again. Vaughn King, number 2. Broom ball drops to the 50.
And what we were talking about before, that was their that's King. He's been their feature back with their quarterback back there with, what's his name, Burkett. That's his first carry of the game. So we talked about Burkett's the guy carrying it most of the time.
Timeout, Troy Christian.
Hey, you know what? I got a trivia question for you. Are you ready? Trivia question number 3. MU ran just 37 plays versus Lehman last Friday. What is the fewest number of offensive plays ever run by the Bulldogs in a single game? And I'm going to give you got multiple choices.
Good.
Can we get some hints? Or?
25 plays, 31 plays, 33 plays, or 36 plays. Remember, we ran 37 versus Lehman. 25, 31, 33, 36. Fewest number of plays ever
25.
run.
I'll go with 25 as well.
Ding, 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 ding. 25 plays accomplished versus Vandalia Butler on September 1st, 1995.
Well,
MU lost 13-9, and
I played that game.
Rusty Burner played in that game, and he kicked a field goal, 29 yards, and was 2 of 3 passing.
So,
did you guys do 25 plays? Did they just drive up and down the field?
That was the 95?
September 1st of 95.
That was my sophomore year. Is that right?
Well, I'm not sure.
Yeah, that was my sophomore year. I got a concussion at halftime. I don't know what happened.
Was that back in the rub some dirt on it days?
I'll tell you what we did.
They kicked it.
Oh, boy. Oh, he stepped out of bounds at the 43.
Good punt.
That was a good punt.
That's what you want to do.
341 and counting.
So I got a concussion that game.
Oh, did you really?
That explains a lot of
Knocked
things.
me
Rusty.
out completely cold.
Really?
Come out at halftime.
I bet you played in the second half.
Hold on, no, I didn't. But my dad came down out of the stands to talk to me, and he sat there. He was in the whole, in the locker room at halftime, and he walks away. Hold on, I got to get my stats here.
Under center for the first time tonight. Snap. And handed to Broomball. And Sotomayor.
No, that's Lovin.
Oh, it's Lovin.
And here he goes. Oh!
Turf monster.
Wow, it looked like he was going to go.
Yep.
Was that about a 14, 15-yarder?
14-yard run all the way to the 44.
Real nice run there by Zach.
Yep. Nice run till the turf grabbed him.
So Dad was down on the sidelines with me. Dad walks away, and whoever was sitting me, I guess I turned to them and said, hey, who was that guy? I had no clue who my dad was. And then I'll tell you later what.
Little wing T action here. Old school Bulldog football up the middle to Foose. And he breaks a tackle, and he continues to move the feet and goes all the way to the 20.
Foose runs hard.
Yes, he does.
He runs hard. So, how'd you get the concussion?
Dropped back right about where Connor Yates is. Had Jacob Holsinger wide open over the middle, and as I stepped into it, a guy came off the right edge, left edge from right tackle, and his helmet went right through my chin and just airborne.
Split you open?
Yeah. No.
Burkett blitzes. It's a counter. Lovin. And he gains about a yard. Second down.
But the protocol that happened was I got a new chin strap that had a pad on it, and I got a new face mask.
Right. And then you're back.
And I practiced on Monday.
Yeah.
And there was no, hey, are you okay?
Yep. That was just how it was.
Just how it was.
Yeah.
And I had another one against Versailles that year. I think I had 3 that year.
Counter. Interesting.
Kaiser?
It is Kaiser. Trey Kaiser.
Uh-oh. You know what I'm sensing?
Super
goal?
toe.
Field goal?
I'm sensing a field goal. Maybe. What are we looking at here?
Third and about 8.
Like a 35-yarder?
I'm going to go with a little Cooper Brown time. He's pretty wide. There's no help.
Pitch to Gibson. Lovin blocks.
Good
Oh,
block.
great block on the
Good
outside as
job.
well. Gibson's going to score a touchdown.
Good job, Zach
Who threw
Lovin.
that? Great.
Zach and Cooper.
Yeah, it was Cooper. So Zach Lovin led the play, and Cooper shield block, stalk block, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And it is 48-0 with 1:31 to go here.
Gibson showing a little explosion there. Nice run. Took Mason's field goal away from him, though. So turned the corner and turned on the Jets. Nice, like you said, nice block by Cooper Brown out there.
Wow, so we only ran 25 plays that game.
Yeah, and you only remember 12 of them.
Yeah. Maybe Doc was with me in the second half and wasn't keeping track of the plays. That's probably not what happened.
But
And I do remember it was a close game.
hey, I got a score from the conference: Riverside 14, Northridge 6, second quarter.
You know, I thought Riverside should be pretty good this year. I mean, they were good last year, and they had quite a few guys back.
Well, and I think early, if you look at their schedule, and I was talking to, I don't remember who I was talking to about it, but you look at their schedule and they lost some games early, but now you look at those teams they lost to. They lost to Northeastern. Well, Northeastern's 4-0 and really good. So that loss doesn't look as bad.
Right.
You know, and that's the thing about football, whether it's high school or NFL or college, is a loss early sometimes can surprise people, but then all of a sudden maybe that team that they lost to is having a great year and, you know.
Couple updated scores here. Centerville's starting to put it on Northmont. 23-6 at halftime. Piqua 21-0 over Sydney in the second quarter. 21-6 Northridge, I think, or 21-6 Riverside over Northridge. Is that what you said,
Yes.
Barnesy?
It was 14-6 last I knew.
Yeah.
So now it's 21.
It's 21-6. Madison down 35-0 to Valley View.
I've also got Miami East losing to Lehman 8-2.
Baseball score.
Second quarter.
Playing baseball.
Grew approaches it, laces it,
That's a better
and hits it the
call, Coach.
3 yards deep. I know, traditional toes it, you know.
That's his 5th touchback, by the way.
And tomorrow, I know it's homecoming, the homecoming dance. They'll crown the king at the dance tomorrow, but girls soccer plays home at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So when this is out on the air, you can watch this and then go watch the girls play. And the boys actually have a nice short trip to Urbana
Is that
tomorrow
varsity
morning.
at 10 or JV at 10?
I believe it's just varsity.
Varsity
Just
only.
varsity at 10, yeah. And the
I
boys
need to get over here. I'll probably get over here.
and the boys are playing at Urbana at 10 in the morning.
Got a tea time at 1:40, but plenty of time.
It's going to be a little toasty tomorrow.
Speaking of golf team had a great win last night against Troy Christian.
We've struggled a bit this year, but I mean the kids haven't quit, and they put their best score up yesterday. It's really impressive for
Yep.
That's
for
good.
our kids.
It's all coaching.
All right, Burkett gets
Missed
3,
tackle there.
125 and counting.
So we will be interviewing Sergey Brubaker at halftime, and Coach Byrne will have some stats for us after he takes his shoes and socks off and counts everything up.
And our second
On his
half
paper.
action will go very fast, just like last week.
Be a running clock. And I think we're going to have a lot of JV guys getting a lot of minutes.
They play again tomorrow, though.
Yeah,
have
they
another
go to
game.
Versailles tomorrow.
Versailles, yes.
And another thing to keep in mind here is you look at the numbers over at Troy Christian, they don't have a lot of backups. So, they're going to be playing, I think you're going to see our starters play a little bit longer than they did last week.
Tri-Village 21, Ansonia 14.
That's a good football
Yeah,
game.
that'll be a good game.
Burkett's got it, low snap, and he looks to run to the left, and dogs everywhere, Connor Yates.
Is there any laundry flying?
No,
I
he's
don't
on
think so.
I thought it might have been a face mask, but apparently not.
The dogs had 3 timeouts, but choose not to use them. And
Think about
it
gain
looks
of
like that'll
3.
be the last play of the half.
Boy, that certainly looked a little bit like a face mask. Maybe not.
I thought he might have got him with a front-sided horse collar, which I've never seen happen and called. And I think in one of the NFL games this week, it may have been the Pittsburgh.
Like right here.
Yeah, it was a front-sided horse collar.
Right.
You just don't see it very much, but they called it.
All right, so there you go. Halftime score, Bulldogs 49, Troy Christian 0.
I love our coaches. I was talking to Coach Blackburn today, and somebody asked him, "Hey, what's it going to be like tonight?" And he's like, "Well, they've got athletes, and we've got some things to worry about, and this, that, and the other." They have just prepared and done a great job every week.
That's what you do. Do the same thing. She texted me.
Oh, Sergey's here. You know what? We could have Sergey sit over there.
Sergey, he's here. And his beautiful, beautiful bride,
Actually,
right?
I'll get up.
Right?
Our rocket engineer.
You're all here tonight. I'm going to leave.
You want to switch seats with me? You want to sit here? Or?
No, I'll just get up and go down there.
Oh, okay.
Or I'll go over there.
All right, Sergey.
Yeah, thank you. I know, all your fans.
Hey, he's even got the shirt on. I love it. We don't have a camera up here, so they can't see your shirt, but that's okay. I can see it. That's cool. Here you go.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Do you wear one of these when you go down to the launch? Do you get to wear one of these and talk like in the movies?
No, I got this for the launch actually, so I might as well wear it. It's a nice shirt.
I meant the mic.
Oh, the mic? Oh, no, absolutely not. I thought you were talking about the shirt.
No. I thought you were sitting down there like they do. All right, Sergey. So with us is Sergey Brubaker, and Sergey has been with us before for a basketball game, but I thought it was very appropriate to bring him up today. Sergey is what is your official title?
I am I'll just call it system engineer for Boeing.
Systems engineer for Boeing.
Yep.
And you are working on the Artemis rocket, correct?
Yep, the space launch program. Yep.
So what is your duties for the for the rocket?
My duties. I work. So my group, the people I work with, we work on the thrust vector control for the core stage of the rocket.
And how many people are working on the Artemis?
So on my team alone, we have a good maybe 30, but that's just a one system on the entirety of the rocket.
Do you have any idea, like, total number of people working on it?
From contractors to suppliers, et cetera, it's probably a good 500 plus.
Really? I thought it'd be more than that.
To be honest, it probably is.
Yeah. I thought it'd be like in the thousands. So let's back up a little bit here. So Bulldog grad, what year did you graduate?
12.
2012. Soccer player.
Yes, sir.
Ran cross country.
Yep,
ran track. And then went to Cedarville.
Yep.
And got your undergrad in
mechanical engineering. Yes.
Mechanical engineering.
Yep.
And then went on, got a job, and then went back to school at UD.
No, Old Dominion University in Virginia.
And what did you get your master's in?
I'm still working to it. I have one more semester, but it's aerospace engineering.
Okay. And then tell us how the job with Boeing and how all that happened. Because tell them where you were working first, and then how the Boeing thing happened.
Yeah, so I started at a very small aerospace company in Dayton, and just gave me the skill set that Boeing was looking for to fill a position, and right time, right place, and I started applying without even telling my wife, actually, but I ended up getting position, surprised her with it even, and I guess the rest is history. And
so you're working on the Artemis. So are you working on stuff for the next launch right now, or are you still working on this one?
Yeah, so I'll have a hand on some of the core stage 2, which will be the second launch, and then on is basically what I'm going to start working on. So you'll just be working on Artemis the whole time? Correct. Well, for now, my group is part of the propulsion group, so right now we're just focused on the Artemis program. Okay, and then tell everybody, so the Artemis program, tell them what the goals are for the Artemis program. Yeah, so the goal for the Artemis program, the Space Launch System, it's the vehicle that's going to launch the Orion aircraft or spacecraft to basically take us back to the moon. This launch that's going to be happening this year is just an unmanned flight around the moon and back just to prove out the system. And then you'll have a second one. Yep. And the second one's going to do what? Second one will be manned around the moon. Third will be landing on the moon. And then from there on, it's having a presence on the moon and maybe a launch point to other places. So when you land on the moon, is there a landing on the moon with nobody in it? Or nope. So when you land on the moon, there's going to be guys in it? Correct. Or girls or whatever. People. Yep. All right. So first one goes up, just flies around the moon once and comes back? Yep. And then the second one's going to... It'll be manned, and it'll go around the moon. All manned and fly around the moon and come back. And then the third one's going to go to the moon. Yep. And then are you working on any of the propulsion stuff for when you land on the moon and have to take off from the moon? No, that'll be another contractor. Ours is mainly the actual launch vehicle that actually propels the Orion aircraft or spacecraft around the moon. So my group, our actual launch system, will land back on the ground or the ocean. And then... So you're working for Boeing, and Boeing's doing the propulsion part of this? Yeah, they're the primary contractor on the Artemis program. On the whole thing? Yes. Okay, so they're building the whole thing? Yeah, everything but the Orion spacecraft. That's Lockheed. Oh, okay. Yep. So you guys are working with Lockheed on that? A lot of people, really. It's not just us two. But. Right. And then, so the Artemis, so how many do they have planned they're supposed to do? Anywhere from 8 to as many as they want. Really, after that, it's really if we get further funding, or if they, I guess, go a different route and allow other people to use the launch system as well. So what's the timeline for? Obviously, the first one is still scrubbed. What's the update on this one that's supposed to launch? When are they looking to tell everybody what happened first, and then when are they looking to launch? Well, there's a few things that happened, and then they chose to scrub the launches due to safety. Obviously, right. We want to be able to launch, so take precautions, especially on the first launch. So we got scrubbed due to weather, and then there was a temp sensor that wasn't reading correctly. The second time around, we weren't able to do fast fill of the propellant lines. We were leaking there, and then right now we're looking to solve that leaking issue basically at the umbilicals. And I know you had mentioned to me before, are they able to fix it on the launch pad, or are they going to have to take it inside and work on it? So they're going to do basically a cryo load, which is basically what they attempted to do, or what got scrubbed previously. and just prove that it actually fixed the problem. And then they'll go through the entirety of the actual launch. Probably, I think it was the 24th, but it's 23rd or 24th, I believe. Is the next actual
that's the next launch window is 23rd, 24th. And then how long? So that one will go, and I assume you guys will get readings and tests and, and see how everything went and analyze that. How long will you guys probably look at all that stuff?
As long as we need to, but we're already building the second rocket, so.
Okay. And is it in Florida where you're working on it? Is it at Cape Canaveral?
The second's down at MAF, which is the Michoud assembly facility down in Louisiana.
Okay.
That's where they assemble it, and then they'll take it by boat basically over to Kennedy.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So they're going to build it in Louisiana, put it on a boat, and then ship it over, and then they.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting. And then when are they hoping to launch the second one?
February would be nice, but let's get past this first one and then.
Right. So they're probably not even thinking about it right now.
Yeah.
So they get done with this one.
Right.
So on a typical day when you're working on this, what sort of things do you do?
Well, there's a lot of parts that go into the actual vehicle itself, especially my system alone, and basically my group manages our components that we own and the system as well, and the build down at the Michoud assembly as well. So we'll a little bit of everything from development to the build down at the assembly facility.
And then do you bounce back and forth between here and going down to the facility?
Yes. Yep. I go to a few places that we have assemblies at. Yeah.
How often do you have to do that?
More than I would like, but
yeah,
it's the product of what we're doing. So trying to get done as quickly as possible, and as safely as possible as well.
And I just want everybody to know that this winter, I told Sergey that next time he was in a big meeting and things got heated, he need to say, "Everybody stop! This isn't rocket science." And they go, wait, this is rocket science. Never mind. And Sergey was afraid to do it because he works with older guys. But then you beta tested it, right?
I did do a test with.
You tested and tell everybody how did the test go?
Yep. One of the gentlemen I work with thought it was pretty funny, and it wasn't the first time he's heard it. So.
Oh, so I'm not original.
Not original, no.
Okay. Not original material, but he thought it was funny.
He hasn't heard it in a while though, so
he enjoyed it. All right.
Yep.
So. Keep that in your back pocket.
I appreciate that.
You just let me know. Let me know when you use that joke.
I definitely will.
You probably got to be a little bit older before you can use that joke.
Yeah, I'm only a year in at Boeing, so give me another year or two, and I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. So, I assume you guys aren't going to be working on anything else. This is pretty much it.
Yeah. This is
at least for the foreseeable future.
Correct. Yeah. Yep.
Well, that's very exciting. And then, do you guys have to get together with Lockheed when you're working on your stuff? Do you have to get with Lockheed as far as the capsule goes? And
another group would probably have to. The ones that actually probably connect to their actual their system itself. We'll probably integrate with them quite a bit. But other than that, NASA's the owner of the actual project itself, so they basically flow down any requirements.
So you're just dealing with weight, all that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah.
Right. Yeah, let me simplify the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's weight. It's all about weight, right? Weight and lift. And what powers the Artemis rocket?
So you have two solid rocket boosters, which are the primary propulsion system, and then you have my group that works on the core stage, which is we have 4 engines at the center of the rocket, and we basically just make sure it flies straight. Is what our system does.
But what's used for fuel for the big tanks?
The massive tanks that are in the actual core stage itself is liquid hydrogen and liquid oxygen, and a mixture of that is what we would call propellant. Yes.
So it's just combining those two things that
a little more complex than that, but yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. So was this something that you always thought about you wanted to do?
No, absolutely not. That was kind of fell into it a little bit. I thought I was going to go automotive for a little bit, and then I got a great opportunity at a local company, and again gave me everything I needed skill-wise, and allowed me to go back to school as well, and just gave me everything that I needed to actually take the next step from a 40-person company up to obviously Boeing.
Right. And then the company you worked for here, what were your responsibilities there? What do they do?
So they made fluid moving components for the aerospace, so commercial type of and government type of work in general, but so like valves valves, manifolds, etc.
For what?
Aerospace, so it would be commercial flight, some military contracts, government contracts as well. But what I did there was I was a senior design engineer for them.
Okay. Senior design engineer, and how old were you?
I only had that for a year before I actually moved to Boeing, but I was there for 3 years out of college, so
25?
24, 25, yeah.
Well, that's pretty impressive to be a senior design engineer at 25.
Yeah, there's more of a story to that.
Yeah, that's still impressive.
Yeah.
So once you got there and you did that, then you were, I want to be a rocket scientist.
No, I actually applied just for fun without telling my wife, and
how did she take that?
She was very happy for me. She was very excited.
Good.
Yep.
Good.
She's been very supportive though.
Yeah.
I will say that.
That's good. That's excellent. So you are officially a rocket scientist. I can say it. I know one guy that's a rocket scientist.
If you want, I'll let you give that.
All right. I appreciate that. All right. So everything else is good?
Of course.
Enjoying homecoming?
I always do. It's always good coming back home.
That's right. Absolutely. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to stop by.
Of course.
So this is Sergey Brubaker, who is and will be in the future working on the Artemis rocket. He has his Artemis T-shirt on.
Yes, I do.
Today, and we get to go back down for the launch, or
I will not be traveling back down again.
Okay. And how long did you wait before you had to come back?
Yeah, we got up at like 3 a.m. and we ended up staying out there and probably up until it got scrubbed. So we were up there from 3 a.m. down like up to like 10 o'clock.
But you didn't have like any duties. You guys just got to go down to go watch the
I've never witnessed a launch as well as it being the most powerful rocket in the world. You might as well go down for that one.
Yeah, absolutely. That's awesome.
Yep.
So what did you think of Cape Canaveral? Did you get in NASA? I assume they show you all around?
Yeah. I definitely got plenty of tours when I was down there, as well as I got to see when they were actually building the rocket back in December.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, a lot of cool experiences.
Yeah, that's really cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And just think, something you're working on will be landing on the moon someday.
Well, what I'm working on isn't going to land on the moon.
Well, no, but your job is going to help that.
Yeah, we work together to be able to go back to the moon. Correct.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool.
Thank you.
All right. Well, very good. Well, we thank you, Sergey, for stopping by and chatting with us.
Always a pleasure.
And we're going to let Coach Berner come back over and give us a few stats for the evening.
Yep, he probably sounds better than me anyway. So.
No, not at all. Thanks, Sergey.
Yep, appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by.
Yep.
See you. So we'll have Coach Berner on the mic. We got about five and a half minutes left before we start the second half here. And Coach Berner's been working on stats for us, and I'm sure a lot of adding to do for the Milton stats.
I think I should get at least one more math credit from high school. I may have been credit deficient in math, so I think I should get that credit now. I just had to add time, and holy cow. No, I'm just kidding. Okay.
By the way, just really cool, Sergey.
I thought Kristen was going to come up.
You know, that's right. She was, wasn't she? Oh, didn't I tell you guys she couldn't make it?
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know if I told you guys.
Go ahead.
No, but, that's cool. Guy's a rocket engineer, and
that's crazy.
Going to help put us back on the moon, and that's awesome.
That's crazy.
That is awesome.
Okay, here we go. Stats. We'll start with the visiting Troy Christian Eagles. Troy Christian rushing as a team, 16 carries, 37 yards. Burkett was their leading rusher with 10 carries for 36 yards. Passing, he was their leading only passer. He was 4 for 10 for 56 yards. No picks.
Mm-hmm.
Receiving, Jarvis, 2 catches, 46 yards. The Eagles ran 26 plays for 93 yards. Mind you, this is all unofficial.
Unofficial.
So
Doggin's official, you're unofficial.
The Eagles had 3 penalties for 15 yards. They had 7 total possessions, 4 punts, 3 turnover on downs, and their time of possession was 13 minutes and 55 seconds. I just upped the ante because I did not have time of possession last week.
Look at you.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to get better.
You're kind of an overachiever.
For the Bulldogs, 14 carries as a team, 143 yards. Jordan Foose was our leading ball carrier, 5 carries, 84 yards. Nate Mortar was 5 for 7 for 171 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Say that again. 5 for 7 for how many yards?
171.
Wow.
It's like a Madden game, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Receiving, Cooper was our leading receiver with 3 catches for 103 yards and a touchdown. For the half, the Dogs ran 21 plays for 314 yards. They were penalized 3 times for 20 yards. We had 6 possessions. We scored on every possession.
Yeah.
And we had a pump block for return for a touchdown. Our time of possession was 9 minutes and 58 seconds. So Troy Christian controlled the ball more, but obviously when you look at Nate's stats and, as a team we're averaging over 10 yards a carry, that's going to be expected that they're going to have the ball more because they're running more plays. And
we haven't punted yet either.
Correct. 6 possessions, 6 touchdowns, 1 pump block return for a touchdown. So, really good. You want to talk about the efficiency of, what you need to get done, and we did a great job. And that kind of leads me to a conversation I had with Coach Pierce this week. I sat down and talked to him a little bit. And one of the things I wanted to talk to him is something we talked about all last week was how do you prepare when you're such a heavy favorite?
Right.
That is something that is different. It's something they're going to have to get ready for next week and the week after. And one of the things Coach said was we try to give these guys 2 to 3 new things every week to keep them sharp. So it's not as much, obviously they're going to work on the execution and all that kind of stuff, but they're also going to add new things to, hey, let's keep getting better. Let's keep sharpening, iron sharpens iron kind of mentality.
Keep building the playbook.
Yep. And, and that's, to me, that, watching some of the things we're doing defensively, we've run a couple different blitz packages that, where we've put a middle linebacker down and we've crashed him and we've looped and we've done a lot of different things with our down linemen that are great things to see with this group. We ran an offensive play where we ran a screen and we slipped Ethan Lane out to be a lead blocker. Those are things that I think he's talking about that, to play into week 12, 13, 14, 15, you got to do.
It gives guys, other coaches looks that, you got to prepare more.
You got to think about, guys are going to watch film and say, oh, look what they did here, look what they did here.
And there's 2 schools of thought with that. You don't want to show too much. People say keep it, really basic. You don't want to show too much. But the other side of that is show them a whole bunch. Almost show them too much.
Absolutely.
That they don't know what to deal with and focus on. Another thing I asked Coach Pierce was, what are some things that are positive so far this year? He said he's really, really pleased with how the offense has been able to spread the ball around. Move it around, different guys, leading rushers, leading receivers.
You see it tonight. Cooper's having a big night. Broombo's having a big night. Foose having a big night.
And Nate's had a great night.
And Gibson.
Yeah.
Gibson ran one in, 100%.
And the other thing is he wants to see us kind of deal with more adversity, which, unfortunately he's not going to be able to control. So I'm going to go off cuff here. We're going to – Mayfield's mom's right here. We need to know what her reaction was when he scored his first high school touchdown. So come here, Candace. So the viewers want to know when your son scored his first high school touchdown, what was mom's reaction?
Oh, I screamed, jumping up and down. At first, I didn't know it was him. I had to take a second look, but that was awesome.
So you're pretty excited?
Yeah.
So
I'm excited for him.
Is he, are you going to take him out to eat or a pair of shoes or something? Or shoes?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, he's already, that was his first thing.
Okay, so we're going to have to check those out on Monday at school.
He loves those shoes, doesn't he?
Yeah. Gotta get that shoe game working. Coach Barnes, any thoughts on the first half?
Well, it's just domination. It's a point where, you just execute, and like they said, we got to be good ourselves. So try to take care of our business, and then try to get away injury free. And we know, Ethan got hurt a little bit, so we're gonna have to see.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. He's standing on the sidelines, so
how that played out.
Seems to be in good spirits. He's down there and standing, and
he's not on crutches or anything like that.
Nope.
I think that's good news.
Yeah, I agree.
So, I mean, and he can take some time next week, maybe take a week off. Who knows? But these kids bounce back pretty well usually.
Yeah. He's walking around, so that's a good sign. Like you said, if it was that bad, they'd have him on crutches or he wouldn't be standing.
No.
I believe. Are we receiving?
No, we're going to kick.
We're kick.
Where's a strong scent of hot dogs just coming through from the concession stand? Getting up here for this early broadcast. Didn't have any dinner.
Well,
stadium dog.
I don't know if I will get any reimbursement for this, but we're going to get some pizza from Clark's after the game.
Up here?
Yeah. No, for my family, not you. Not you. Because I got people in for,
Why are you telling us that?
I'm just
You're
saying,
not gonna share? Why are you telling us?
Clark's got good pizza.
I want to talk about Clark's Pizza because, maybe we can, do some sort of a nil deal here. And
that's right. They can give us some free pizza.
Free advertising.
Because that's what people want. They want to hear us eat pizza.
at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning.
Yeah. They want us to rotate announcers so one of us can go stuff pizza in our mouth for a while.
Guess what kind of Clark's Pizza I'm eating right now based on the noises I'm making. I think it's a buffalo chicken.
You think we may have lost some of our audience at this point, so we're just kind of talking to ourselves.
Well, we're trying to kill time before Kristen comes up here to talk.
Did I tell you guys? I don't know if I told you guys. She's not going to be able to make it.
Yeah.
She can't make it.
Just another wedding to attend, isn't it, Mr. Grudit?
I know. That's all right. I'm happy to go to all weddings.
I mean, it's great and all. She got a ring, but seriously, she could have come on time.
I know. I thought it would be a great place to celebrate.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
but she did tell her dad, because I saw her dad when he was coming out of the box. He leaned over and he started to get his phone out and he was smiling at me. And I said, she told me. I said, she texted me. So,
happy dad.
Yeah, for sure. So, like I said, I'm happy for those two very much.
And Dogs are at 49-0.
I can't do a whole lot better than that.
So Clark's Pizza after the game.
Here we go.
With the Barnes family.
With the Barnes family, if you guys want to come on.
Well, I have to go to Urbana in the morning. Mason's got a game in Urbana.
That's right. 10 o'clock, right?
Yep.
Better get an ice bath tonight or something.
He tried to get one today and didn't work in the schedule.
And
he had a tough game last night.
Yeah, I mean, he had a soccer game last night. He's kicking here today. And how many kickoffs has he done today?
7 or 8.
Plus extra points. And he's got a game tomorrow morning at Urbana. Got an hour bus ride to Urbana tomorrow morning.
Put him in the goal tomorrow.
Well.
Does the clock actually start on the kick? Or is that a running clock thing?
I don't know. That's interesting. It's running now, 11:50. I don't think it should have started. I don't know the rules, I swear. There's so many different rules.
Why wouldn't the clock start on a kickoff?
Usually,
I don't know. I thought earlier it didn't.
In the NFL and the NCAA, it starts on the catch by the receiver.
Right.
Right, because if it goes out of bounds, it's never in play.
Gotcha.
Right. Burkett to throw, and
Mayfield
all over it, incomplete.
Great job.
Looks like the first team Dogs defense is out there again.
Nice route, nice throw by Troy Christian.
No boo.
But a nice play by Mayfield.
2nd and 10.
I think we're going to see our first group guys for this quarter at least.
Even offensively?
I think we'll be our first group, but I think we'll be sprinkling in.
Yeah, like we did last week, right?
Right. I don't know. Last week we played a lot of JV. Just played a lot last week.
Yeah, they did.
But if they're going to drive to, are they going to Versailles tomorrow?
They are.
They're going to Dark County.
Yeah.
Burkett drops the throw. It's a little screen pass to Ball again, and he is wrapped up and tackled by number 18, Ozzie Gregg. No gain, 3rd and 10.
Love to see the way we fly to the ball.
Man, we are fast to the ball. Reminds me a little bit of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
3rd down bells.
That's right.
You know, you win the turnover battle 5-0, and they miss a PAT. You should win the game. That's all I'm going to say.
We did win the game.
You should. You should have.
Hey, if you get Mitch under center, you got nothing to worry about.
Take care of the ball, Mitch.
Yeah, he played well.
Take care of the ball, Mitch.
And their defense was really tough.
Oh, my word.
You just hope that T.J. Watt isn't
Oh, he's open.
Oh.
And you know what? That turf monster right there, it's the same place that Lovin tripped up.
Fourth down and 10. So at East next week. Probably won't be on the air, will we?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know if I'll send a message and see if they can get us room.
Do they have cell towers over there?
If that press box is big enough.
It's not that big, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Is it a double decker?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
We haven't been
I don't
over
know.
there for a while.
It'll be worth an email. I'll shoot them an email.
Yeah.
See what they say. You don't have to do. Hey, Barnes, you don't have to do anything. I'll shoot them an email. Where's this punt going?
It's going right to number 8.
Oh, he's got it
at the 38.
Oh, why'd you guys do that?
40. Nice block.
my
30.
Brazina.
Cuts back 20.
See ya.
Oh, good tackle.
24-yard line.
I thought he was going.
Tackled by number 52, who is
He's the no name.
That's right. Second tackle of the game.
Looks like about what, the 23, 24, 24.
I thought when he cut it back there, I thought he had it, and then
It was a 4 year. It was a net of 4 on that punt.
First team offense is in. Under center, wing T. Lovin. Foose leading.
Got a lot of room.
yes, he does.
And we got
mystery
some
flag.
laundry.
Mystery flag.
Some laundry.
Mystery
I
flag.
have a feeling we're going to get a hold.
Spot foul holding.
So it's going to be 10 yards.
Probably about 1st and 12, based on the walk-off.
So
A
Lovin
little
gets
bit more than
credit
that.
for about 8 yards, correct?
I believe that's the case. 1st and 15. Wing T formation. Motion. Inside handoff. That's Foose. Jordan's going to get 7, maybe 8 yards. Well, let's make it 5. 2nd down and 10.
I say Troy Christian's still hitting out there. They're still playing hard. They're still competing.
.720. Clock moving. 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Snap to Mortar, drops, passes. Crow dropped the football. Not a great pass, but Keegan got his hands on it and just couldn't bring it in. 3rd and 10.
I think it's Mason time. So do you go for? I mean, obviously we're going to go for it, but I think it's one of those tough decisions. You're not going to punt. You're up 49-0. Do you take the points or do you go for it? I mean, people say if you go for it, that may not be the right decision. Up
No, I
49-0.
think you kick a field goal.
Broom ball on a pitch.
Probably won't matter
30,
though.
25. Runs over a man. And he gets all the way down to the 10-yard line where it'll be 1st down and 10, maybe 1st and goal.
A 15-yarder there for Broomball.
Just outside the 10, Dogs can get a 1st down. 1st and goal from the 11. 6:10 and counting on the stadium clock. Pistol formation. Back to pass. He throws it. It's a little hook and ladder.
Oh, no way.
Oh, it's Jake Brown.
No way.
Hook and ladder to Jake Brown. He stepped out. Oh, he stepped out at the 1. Oh.
Little Varsity Blues Billy Bob.
A little hook and ladder to
He's
JB.
watching the replay. Just watching
I'm watching the replay. I think he got tripped up. I think the guy.
5:37.
So-
the guy dove and tripped him
So
up.
ball's on the 2.
It's 2nd down and 9, or 2nd down and 1 from the 2-yard line.
So how do we? Nate gets a completion to Cooper, correct?
Yeah, for the yardage that he caught it, and then the run goes from that spot for Jake.
Okay.
Okay.
So
5:15 and counting. Lovin turns it up, tiptoes into the end zone, touchdown. 55-0.
he was on the 2.
He was on the 2, yes sir. 2-yard run.
Zach Lutton's first career touchdown as a Bulldog.
Yeah, good for him. So I think we're going to start seeing some JV guys starting to get some minutes now.
Kick is good. 56. Nothing.
Yeah, I think you're going to see some JV running backs. I've got to believe Nate Mortar's probably done for the night.
I would think so.
I think you're probably going to have your linemen probably stick around another possession and start sprinkling the younger linemen in with them.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see Wyatt Kimmel with the first-team line.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we've seen that.
Yeah, I think that'd be good too. I agree.
I think it'd be fun.
And I know we talked about last week. It's sort of tough because the JV's they're going to have a tough game tomorrow. They got a tough game tomorrow on the road, and there's still a lot of football to play in this half. But I guess you could also say with the running clock, it's probably not going to be that much.
We have a trivia question.
Absolutely.
I mean, we got 3 left.
Yeah, I'm kind of slowed down.
Yeah, we're not gonna get through all these.
Well, I'll make it work. All right. After this kick, you guys should know that. Well, I don't know if you should know this one, but
no pressure.
It's in our teaching era. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
Mitch Evans. Sorry, you want to guess?
Well, we'll let Barnes give his.
You took it.
Sorry,
it's okay. Ooh, high spinner.
Yeah, he
caught at the 2.
Got under that one a little bit.
With the ball. Nice spin.
Nice run. Jordan Foose with the tackle, and that was Christian Jarvis with a nice run from the 2-yard line all the way out to the 35. It'll be first down. Eagles.
Okay, here we go. Blake Broomball now has 12 games in his career with 100 all-purpose yards. Who holds the record for the most 100-yard or more all-purpose games?
Most 100-yard
all-purpose games.
2014 to 2017.
AJ Levin. No.
Ooh. Back to pass. Under pressure. Spins. Looks to throw. And it's out of bounds.
Said 14 to 17?
Yep, 2014 to 2017.
Blake Smith? No.
You're going to know when I say it, you're going to go, oh, yeah.
I mean, it's not Brad Stein.
Nope.
But he played with Brad, right?
This is Trey's era.
I think so.
Will Morris?
My son Trey. I'm not sure.
Well, I'll tell you after this play.
All right. I don't know.
Because you're both going to go, oh, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure he was a 4-year varsity guy.
Burkett's got it. Little pump and go. Tries to hit the quick one. That's picked. 45, 50. Broomball looking to run. Tries to cut back. He still moves. He's on the sideline. He is tackled. Oh, he broke a tackle.
Way.
And he scores. He scores. My golly.
He didn't have anywhere to run.
It's unbelievable.
He didn't have anywhere to go over there. Hey, remember when I said Blake's a pretty strong guy?
Yeah,
just so you know,
ran
that guy that he ran over was Lee Burkett. All-conference linebacker.
By the way, the answer to the trivia question, Zach Shields.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. He was ended as the number one rusher in school history at that point, I think.
Yeah,
at the end of his career, he broke it.
I think so. Yeah, because he was a 4-year varsity guy.
Right.
We need to call it a night on that one. We couldn't get that one.
Told you would say that.
62 and 63,
Time
nothing.
to go home, boys.
What kind of run was that?
That was silly. That was silly.
I think when I used to play Madden on my PlayStation, that was up, up, down, down, right spin, right spin. You couldn't tackle me. I think that's what Blake did.
Because he only had about 5 yards of space over there to run.
Nice.
Playmakers making plays, lines taking care of business up front. And, other than that, and, of course, the touchdown that came back on a punt return.
Right.
Blake's numbers aren't.
Well, my son just texted me. Caleb's in the stands and was asking about, and Trey then asked the same thing. What's the record for most extra points in a game?
I don't know.
Because he's got 9 of them.
It might be 9. It might be
Great
9.
question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Caleb just sent me a holy cow.
Well, what's the most points we've ever scored in a game?
Oh, I bet it's in the 70s.
Probably, but was that pre-kicking era?
Yeah, probably.
And also, a lot of times when you have a score this high, you're not 9 for 9.
Yeah, you're going for 2 or whatever.
You miss a couple,
Right.
you have a bad snap, but we've been pretty efficient across the board.
That's a high spinner as well, about the 5.
His legs got to be getting tired.
Nice run.
Yep.
Kids made a nice run tonight. Lovin. Number 19, Cooper Brown with the tackle. Christian Jarvis with the return.
Coach Winchester was probably hoping Mason might not do so many kickoffs tonight. How many kickoffs has he had tonight now?
That was his 10th.
10th kickoff.
And up here watching his game last night, he was whooped by the end of the game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could just tell he was drained. And,
Yep.
I mean, it takes his toll. I mean, he's a varsity athlete in 2 sports.
Yeah, he takes a beating.
Yeah. And then he goes home to the household he's got to deal with.
He's got to deal with the old man.
Jeez.
Poor guy.
You're going to chastise him for not hitting the goal line every time?
No, he's kicked pretty good tonight.
No, he's been great. Burkett's got it. He's going to get 3, 4, 5 yards. Second effort. Still looks like our first team defense is in.
I'll just say, and I know in other sports, but it's a different sport, but like in soccer when we would be blowing somebody out, I would always keep the defense strong and then sprinkle everybody else on the offensive end. You kind of like to keep the shutout.
Well, it looks like we do have some JV guys out there. Will Johns, 21.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll sprinkle some in there, but might keep Broomball and Cooper out there to make sure they don't throw over.
Get some big ones.
Lovin's at safety now. Rylan Manson, 75.
Burkett keeps it, stiff arm. Mayfield cuts him down at the 35, and he falls forward to the 37 for 2 yards. 3rd and 3. 1:30 and counting here in a running time situation. If you're just joining us, it's 63-0 MU.
And Barnes is getting Clark's Pizza after the game.
Yes, sir.
And
I love Clark's Pizza.
I do too. And I don't know if I mentioned this or not. Kristen's not going to make it up here tonight, so
I wish we could
have.
I wish we could have known before halftime, though.
Yeah.
I just think it was
threw everything for a loop.
Kind of hilarious that you mentioned it and like less than 2 minutes later said it again.
I know.
That was so good.
Because I was texting with her at the same time. So.
Oh,
Nice play.
That's a burner.
Yeah.
The burn dog.
Big.
Tell you what, watching him fly around reminds me of his mom.
Yeah.
Gets a lot of that from his mom.
Oh, I'm glad he got her toughness.
Nice play.
What was that? 3rd and 2?
It was 3rd and 2, loss of 5, I believe.
And we have
Mayfield.
Blake Broomball not back to receive
That's
the punt.
correct.
So Peyton's going to get an opportunity to take one back here.
I want to see this guy punt. I bet he's got a pretty good leg.
Snap's good. He takes his time. Left foot up in the air. And Peyton's going to run and get it and step out of bounds. Boy, he was excited.
Yeah, he thought he was going to get it.
What's Peyton's track event? Do we know?
I don't know. I didn't know he ran track.
Hey, Peyton's mom. What's Peyton's track event?
Long jump. What else was it?
We're getting some hard-hitting analysis from Mom.
Long jump.
Long jump and?
Was it the 400?
400.
And 200?
That makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the end of the quarter, 63-0.
Did you say you wanted another trivia question?
Yes, sir.
Why, by golly, I got another
might
one.
as well.
Okay. The Bulldog, or excuse me, I'm sorry. This Bulldog holds the record for carrying the ball the highest percentage of the time in one season. This Bulldog, and I'm going to give you choices, okay?
Oh, can I just make a blind guess?
Yeah.
Blake Budding.
Okay, was it A, Dave Kripe in 1969, Jake Finfrock in 2011, Stefan Dieter in 2004, or Courtney Krager in 1981?
Might be Courtney Krager.
Courtney Krager.
Yeah.
Let's go with Courtney
Let's go
Krager.
with Courtney Krager.
And the answer,
He didn't go ding, 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 ding.
no. The answer is Stefan Dieter.
Really?
Oh.
Okay.
And I'll give you the stats here in a second.
Who's at quarterback
That'd
for
be
us?
Wyatt Kimmel.
All right.
JV
Ian
guys
Coffey.
getting some minutes.
And Trey
That's Kaiser.
Kaiser. Loss of 4.
Stefan Dieter carried the ball 187 of his team's 259 rushing attempts for a 72.2% carry rate. Kripe carried it for 45.9%, Finfrock 50%, and Krager 50.7%. So when Dieter played that year, it was 72% of the time he was running it. That's a lot.
That's Lucente Coffey.
That's called, he fumbled the football and he got it back. Tri-Village 24, Ansonia 22, third quarter. Other scores, Riverside leads 21-6.
Wow.
Over
Say that again.
21-6
Who's that?
Over the ridge.
over Ridge.
So we're holding form with that one, huh?
Bethel 35, Covington nothing, third quarter.
Closer than I would have thought. Oh, cannot put two guys in motion.
Oh, look at that
Great
pass.
ball.
Wow,
Ooh.
that is a cannon.
Nice throw.
Throw on the run.
Brookville 35-0 over Carlisle.
Centerville 23, Northmont 6.
Valley View 56, Madison nothing. Tippecanoe 38-7 over Stebbins.
Piqua 28, Sydney 0.
You know, talking about Northmont Fairmont, it's an interesting score, but let's be honest. Everybody's playing for second in the G-Walk behind Springfield.
Oh, for sure.
I haven't. Oh, Springfield is 35-7 over Beaver Creek.
I'm surprised it's that close.
Yeah, that was the halftime score. Never understood Beaver Creek because they have good athletes and they have good programs, but football-wise,
They haven't been, I mean,
they're decent, you know,
Yeah.
but they've never been great.
I think they're more known as a soccer school, which,
But which they have state titles in boys and girls.
right, and cross country. I mean, they're good in cross country,
Yeah.
and but even a school that size, you can be really good in those sports and still be. It's our first punt of the night.
Oh, it's going to roll down to
Don't let it go in the end zone.
the 1. Wow.
Nice.
Well, when it rains, it pours.
What a punt.
Got a fortunate roll. So we're going to see, we're going to have JV defense out there.
Well, Carter's still in. 87. That's Evan Michael, freshman, into the football game for the first time. Jake's still in. Holtgren's still in.
This would be good for Evan, right there in the middle, between a couple varsity guys.
Yeah.
Tinnerman's still in.
Tinnerman, Lovin, and Gibson at safety.
Yep. Mayfield's still in.
They've spread it out, and they will call timeout with 8:54 and count. And
there's only a couple
stop
seconds
clock
left on the play clock.
So Buckeyes tomorrow play
the Rockets of Toledo at 7 o'clock
in a night game.
BTN.
Is there any good games tomorrow?
No.
Nothing.
In fact, game day went to Appalachian State. That's if that tells you anything.
Well, who's Appalachian State playing?
They beat Texas A&M last week.
But I think that's just tells you that there's no game.
Right.
And App State's fun to watch. I mean, I've enjoyed.
Right.
I know one of their receivers' dads pretty well from an officiating standpoint, and he went to the Texas A&M game and said it was one of the greatest things that he's been around.
Oh, I'm sure.
The upset over there at College Station's amazing.
It's a great atmosphere there. So to go in and win.
Well, they got paid money to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they beat them.
Yeah.
Same thing with Marshall.
Marshall going to Notre Dame.
Yeah. And I'm going to predict that Marshall loses to BG tomorrow. They're not going to get back up, and BG's going to beat them on homecoming.
Are you going to that one?
I went last week to the 7 overtime game.
I feel like 6 is blitzing here. We're going to try to get a...
Well, it's a sneak, and they're going to get some yards.
Right away from it.
Get off of the goal line. 2nd and 5. Ian Coffey with the tackle. Did you know that, Coach? It went 7 overtimes, that Bowling Green game?
Yeah. Who did they play?
They played Eastern Kentucky.
That's right.
Eastern Kentucky.
Is that quarterback? Is that pretty sure he's from Lebanon?
Yes.
Dakota Allen.
Yes, absolutely. And they had to score 4 times on their last play to keep the game going, and they did it every time.
Really?
Once in regulation and 3 overtimes. And they were able to do it. It was amazing. Oh, the dogs are everywhere.
Don't get a stupid one here.
Lovin led the charge.
Yeah.
Coffey's there.
Both safeties were up. Coffey's right there.
Gibson's there. It's 3rd down and about 5 on the 7.
Well, and the competitive side of Coach Antoni, he's sitting there going, didn't get the shutout last week, and
right.
Burkett's still in the game. Their first group offensive line's still in the game, so
it's kind of like in basketball when the one guy starts to put his JV team in, you're going to put yours in, but if he doesn't, you're not going to.
Well, and then he starts pressing you.
Oh,
I hate that.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
All right, he bumps it out, and he's tackled. Looked like he was going to break away. That was
Gibson.
Gibson with the tackle on Christian Jarvis, and it's 4th down and 2, about the 9. Interesting decision here.
Yeah, you get up by about 20, 25, and you don't want to run it up, call the dogs off, and then all of a sudden they're pressing and getting loud, and you're like, come on.
It's so tough with basketball because even a 25-point lead,
a 3-point shot,
with the 3-point can just evaporate if somebody gets hot and they hit some shots and you turn it over a couple times and suddenly 25 can go to 9 quick.
You're right.
But then you don't want to be the guy running the score up on people.
I don't think he's going to get it.
I don't think he is either.
Yeah.
He's not. Bulldog football, 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, you got to feel like this is a good opportunity to get a JV player a touchdown.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, Evan Michael held his own.
Yeah.
For a freshman.
Yep.
He is a big kid. I've got him in class. He's a big kid, strong kid. It's neat to see him in there. He held up on that sneak.
And, we got a big JV line in there. Those are not small boys.
No.
Yep. Better get moving. You got 16 on the play clock.
A lot of white pants.
Yes.
That's That's when you know the JV's in. A lot of white pants.
We're to 3 seconds.
Got it. Handed to Coffee. Tries to break a tackle. And stays up. Fights on. Think he got 2. 2nd and 8. Tackle credited to Vaughn King.
And we're at
5:30 and counting.
5:30.
So Troy Christian is in a little bit different position in the fourth quarter with their still having their number ones in as last week when they were up 60-0 against Covington. Slightly different.
Kimmel under center. Handed on a jet sweep. Schuler. Oh, he gets to the 7-yard line.
Schuler was right there pulling out on that jet. And, you know, what Jacobs got to learn is to drive through that guy's outside shoulder to win that battle. Not try to square him up and just keep going and win the edge. Jacob Schuler, great kid, strong kid, good-looking kid as a freshman, a lot of promise.
Come on, Dickinson. You're all right. You don't need to go anywhere, dude. What are you guys going to do? Give up.
3rd and 7. And up the middle for maybe a yard.
Do you let the kicker come out?
I don't think you do, unless he's on the verge of a record.
Yeah.
You do pass, though, because I'd love to see Wyatt get a touchdown.
Sure.
That would be pretty cool.
You run your offense.
Yeah.
Right?
I hope so.
They're going to run their defense.
I mean, I'd like to hit Schomer out here, senior, trying to get a catch. It'd be pretty cool.
Well, nobody's going. Oh, now somebody's going out there. He was all alone.
I saw that. Run a quick slant to him.
Yep,
See if
you
you
got
can
the
hit
slant, outside coverage.
No, Kimmel's going to keep and get smoked.
Little naked boot. Not enough boot.
Too much naked.
Too much naked.
Why?
I was setting you up for that. I just was waiting.
And you bit.
I did.
And you bit.
I did. It's kind of like in the hallway today.
So
yapping around.
Just couldn't help yourself.
I had to.
So
boys. 3:35 and counting.
Still got a few. Looks like Carter's out there. Lovin, Gibson, Mayfield.
The line's new. Totally. Good run.
Yep, good run. Good strong run.
He's had a nice night. That's Jarvis. Yep. Decent night.
Yep. He's ran hard. Just hasn't had always a lot of places to go.
No. 87 Michael. Number 50 Schuler. 21 Will Johns in the game at D end. Snap and handed up the middle. Oh! Well, hello.
Hello.
Who was that?
That's number 6.
Number 6 with a little.
He tattooed him.
Little Carter Burner.
Oh, he likes that.
That's the end of that for him. Nice tackle. Number 7, Seth Lowry, comes in for him.
Nice hit by Burner.
Oh, he's putting up some type of horns on the sideline. We're going to have a talk about that when you get home, son. Act like you've done it before, right?
Yeah, but at least he waited to the sideline to do it.
I had a couple big hits tonight.
Yeah, that's
Had a
good.
nice
Nothing
night.
wrong with a little enthusiasm.
A little energy.
Yeah.
Calm down and get ready for homecoming.
3rd and 3. Reverse.
Oh, we bid on it. Coffee. Oh, nice job.
Oh, look at Gibson fly up.
Good job. Good job.
They handled it, but I think he got a first
So
down.
let's talk about something here for a minute. We got homecoming tomorrow night. And I know there's a lot of trends coming back, right?
That always happens. It always goes full circle.
124 and counting. So.
But tight guys in tight pants that are 3 inches too short with dress shoes and no socks.
Right. It's back.
When was that here?
Say, when was that in?
Oh, it's big time. It wasn't. It was just France.
Mr. International down here. Mr. International.
It was France. The French did it.
The French did it.
Oui.
Croissant. Wow, all over it. They're not going to score tonight, boys.
But I'm sitting there, and both my sons are getting their outfits, and their stuff comes in, and we need to get them hemmed up. And they hem them up, and they got these.
They hemmed them up.
They get them hemmed, whatever.
Okay.
Sewn.
No, you're right. No, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
That's
hem
right.
just means they're coming. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You're right.
It's just a redundancy.
Yeah, I'm just a little shocked by that.
Thank you. So, and then on top of that, you've got these dress shoes, and I'm like, what socks you? We're not wearing socks.
That sounds very uncomfortable.
And I told him, I said, that's very French.
Oui,
That's what the French used to do.
According to Barnes, back in the day, that's how the French used to dress.
So this is a great win for the Dogs.
Great win.
Fantastic win.
Great win.
Yep, good win. Homecoming, good crowd.
Yep.
Scored a lot of points.
Got a lot of people, some touches.
Yep. I just think it's great experience because it's a big deal to play on a Friday night and to get young guys experience.
Yep.
Real snaps and.
Do you have any more trivia? Do we get through all
we got to
six?
go, buddy.
Okay.
Got to go.
Sorry.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a great night.
No. Let's do the last
one more.
Can you give the name of these defunct Milton Union former opponents using their nicknames alone? The Teddies.
Roosevelt.
The Pilots. You won't get it.
Go, Coach.
Wilbur Wright.
Wilbur Wright.
Bobcats.
No.
The Randolph Township, which is Northmont.
Okay, Northmont. Okay.
Or maybe Trotwood. And then finally the last one, the Beavers.
Not Beaver Creek.
Patterson Co-op.
Did not know they were the Beavers.
I did not either.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before a huge homecoming crowd, the final score tonight from the stadium is 63-0 Milton Union. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Be safe.